We're on. And we've got some emotional music in the background because you probably can't hear it. It's all right. Paul's isolating it. Terry, good evening.
Good evening, Terry.
This is our very last. The emotional music is actually helping. It's making me feel a little bit teary. This is our very, very last live quiz. I don't think we're going to be doing like this for...
Online only live quiz. It will be live when we're here on the 20th.
We won't record ourselves as holograms and then...
And hopefully it will also be live free from live, whereas we will not be interacting as we do now. We will be interacting live in person in the watch.
We'll be interacting live with the other live people in here, who hopefully will be live.
Although I'm assuming people online are also live.
We don't know though. We don't know if they're live at the end of the quiz. But they start live, yeah. Drop the mic. The mic. I've known relationships to last shorter time than that. They look, tech guys look a little bit worried, don't they? Would you say? Which one? Well, did you turn it on?
No one's heard everything I've said again then. Yeah, there you go.
Mike didn't turn his mic. He dropped the
I
mic.
did turn it on because Simon saw me
So
turn
does
it
that
on.
mean we need new batteries?
No, he's put new batteries in. He's promised me.
What a delight for you that we've tech problems to greet you.
Yep.
Right, well, it's only tech.
We'd like to get him out of the way now. So it is.
Yeah, this is the time.
This is the half hour where things can
Drop
and will
the
go
mic.
wrong. Drop the mic.
What are we going to do when we're live in it?
We'll just carry on the same, won't we?
Well, yeah, but with the theme tune, we just sing it.
Yeah.
Oh, Pete live.
Yeah, I have Pete in it playing
We'll
it
have-
live.
Yeah. What, just to do that? Pete, can you give up your Thursday evening?
What, live
Come
what?
in.
Yeah, like George Jaws, yeah. Put him in a romper suit.
We've still got hundreds and thousands left over from last week.
Oh, I wonder what you're talking about then. I realised you meant actual hundreds and thousands. We'll just throw him over there. Cleaner will do it.
That's what we do on TV, isn't it?
Yeah.
We just kind of...
Just,
They don't care about the cleaners, do they?
nah.
We do.
Drop a penny every so often.
Yeah. It'd be nice to have
Well, I think we got some more people.
I'm just putting it back on.
Oh, Becky Whiteway's on. She hasn't been on for a while. Saw her today. She's back on.
Because she was in the Waffle House today.
Good evening.
She couldn't really not, could she?
No. That's why.
You pressured her, didn't you?
I did pressure her because she hadn't done it for a while. So, good evening, everyone from the towering twosome. Good evening.
Twosome.
Sad times from Marcus Wood Official.
Now, Marcus Wood Official.
Is that sad times because you couldn't hear me, or sad times because you're here again, Marcus? I'm not sure.
Well, because it's the last one.
Maybe that's it. And he's not booked a table for the 20th,
Well,
so
it'd be difficult. He's
because
in Southend.
Yeah, that's true.
Also that.
Also that.
Also, we're fully booked, Marcus.
But you can play. Hopefully, you can still play along online. You won't be scoring you.
You could play on the Minster Green and hold up signs for your answers.
Yeah. Could do an open air waffle quiz. You're not scoring the open air
Kerry's
one.
refusing.
Okay.
I'm going to do it.
To be fair, you're not paid at all. Sorry, it's conversation.
Apparently, it's not
camera.
enough.
No.
Yeah, Marcus. I was meant to meet Marcus yesterday. Well, I was meant to chat to Marcus, and I forgot I had a training event. So I'm sorry, Marcus. Live.
So we have our Sophie, who is sat in the Waffle House with us, saying it's not the last one. What? It's Sophie. It's the last one that's just online. It's coming back in 2 weeks. Where have you been? We discussed this with you.
She wasn't here last week, though. She was on a date.
Yeah,
Wasn't
but I've discussed it since.
she was on a date with Brenton.
Who?
Brofi.
Bravey. There we
Yeah.
go.
They went to Lyme Regis, I reckon.
Slime Regis, nice.
Slime Regis, did you just say?
Yeah.
Don't ostracise all our Lyme Regis. Well, it's the last one, isn't it?
It's the last one. Let's ostracise them
Oh,
all.
this could be risky.
We know who we've got, so we just, the teams we've got in for the
Yeah, that's it.
20th, just keep them sweet and everything's happy, innit?
So we just need to make a list of where they're from, which nationalities they are,
Yep.
so we don't offend them.
Yep.
And we're fine.
Yeah. Evening, Paul. Haven't said evening to you. You weren't here, so evening, Paul.
Oh,
Paul, another tech man.
we got a great tech team here. Really looking really strong, isn't it?
It's taken 15 weeks, but it's looking strong.
Ollie's got his vodka Ribena to keep
Yep.
him going throughout the evening. He's ready. I've noticed Ollie. Have you noticed Ollie comes in halfway through with it, relaxes about halfway through, and then starts getting really knowledgeable with the answers.
Oh, I think he's really knowledgeable from the start, but he gets a bit loud, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does.
Halfway through.
Yeah, Larry. Is what
After the clap for carers, which we're not having now because it's finished.
Yeah.
After that, he gets a bit loud.
Seems to rile him up, that clap,
does,
doesn't
yeah.
it? It's like, and then he was shouting.
I know the answers.
Yeah.
Crazy Ollie. That's what we call him here. Crazy Ollie.
And then he's doing things like suggesting carotid for baby names and stuff,
Yeah.
isn't he? Like,
What a crazy man.
crazy Ollie, we call him.
We do. Crazy Ollie. That's how he's known in the hood.
I feel like we should do some kind of. What we should have done is a big review for the last 15, and done a massive highlights reel, which everyone would have loved, which would have been about 45 minutes long, of all the things that have happened since the beginning. Who have we had from the beginning? Terry's been Terry's actually from the beginning and the first person on.
Yeah.
Totally.
Always the first to say hi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Highlight for me would be helping Terry to cause his bird table business to absolutely take off.
Take off. Literally, good pun there in a way. Take off.
In a way.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Bit wooden, but.
Whee.
What? What?
A big old massive bite
Do a massive highlight and put it on the channel.
of the act.
Yeah.
We got a child.
There won't be a highlights reel tonight because Kerry forgot.
Yeah.
But in other news, what she didn't forget was how to drive safely on the roads, which is a very tenuous way of me saying that Kerry passed her theoretical driving test today.
Theoretical.
Theoretically.
Yeah, theoretically she passed. No, she really passed. her
Her
theoretical.
theory test.
My face is over the what? It's because I'm free.
Can't see your face.
I'm free falling. Okay.
It's
hang on.
what?
They want me in. They want me in.
I want you in
Sure.
closer.
The tech guys haven't mentioned this though. They've been happy.
No, they've been happy not seeing your face,
Yeah,
haven't they? So you can't see any of us. They can't see any of us right now. Hopefully you can hear us. Okay. Oh yeah, now we've got no signal because it's sound. So don't worry, we know the camera.
Where's Immy? You say everyone. Immy will be right on it. Is Immy not here?
So Dana's here. She's joining the Woofers again this week. So it'll be the Woofers plus one.
Woof. Woof.
Apology accepted. That's what it is. Sophie says don't diss Lime.
Who says that?
Sophie. And Marcus Wood says keep meaning to ask, is Brophy the ship name for Brent and Sophie?
The ship name.
Yeah.
Hang on. Everyone knows this but me. I hate being that person in the room. It's a ship name.
Sophie. Brophy.
And it's called a ship name. Not like HMS thingy face. Okay. What's your ship name?
Like Grant and Kerry would obviously be Jerry.
Grery. Or cunt. I said cunt. Rhymes with aunt. It's the last one. It's the last one. So yeah. Good job there's not a highlights reel for next week of me just going. Actually, you're not the first because there's a Malcolm and Donna, parents of someone I know who, yeah, so would be a Madonna. Doik. Nah, that's better. I would be Abat or Mabby. Mabby? It's funny, isn't it, how like Matt and for me, Matt and Abby sounds right. Abby and Matt doesn't sound right. Like someone they're going. Let's change. Clicker though.
And because they keep stitching me right up.
Yeah, well, what's some new batteries in? Good news is Fubi. Yeah, no one knows what Fubi is. It's probably best that way. So, yes. This is. I don't know. He's got it quite. Yeah. Plus, your clicker's going to be superb tonight. Apparently, Paul said your clicker is going to like. It's going to.
You weren't here when we were trying it earlier.
Oh, really? Is it? Oh, it's going to be great.
We're on. No Mike. Team name Bees. Caitlin White Bees.
Right, let me get this YouTube thing up. What are you watching?
So,
What's some of the other highlights, Mike?
what?
Marsana.
Marsana. Oh, Mark Dowswell. He offered us when the Cheeky and Swish and Flick were sponsoring the quiz. He did offer us an answer smash, which was a Jumanji-based one, as you probably if you're reading the comments. I refused to do it because the answer smash would have been Jumanji Savile. And I'm not promoting that at all. I'm just saying, Mark Dowswell, that's naughty.
What we've all learned there is Mike actually has some boundaries, some lines.
Well,
I wasn't aware of.
Got a boundary when it comes to that. Just saying. Apart from Jimmy Savile. Marcus Wood says he knows what Fufi is.
Good on you, Marcus. Let's move on.
Should we move on? Why? Chloe says congrats, Kerry. Well done. No Nix is back. AKA Nick Star and the co-rivalers. No Nix are back.
That's an early memory.
Pardon?
Different.
You are going off the rails tonight, Matthew Smith.
I've left it to the last week.
Unbelievable. You pretty much said the C word, and now you said that it brings back memories of no Nix. Disgraceful.
Uncontrollable.
Between me and Kerry, we've kept this as clean as a whistle, and then you're over your potty mouth. And the last quiz, unbelievable. He might be replaced halfway through if he keeps going on this.
There's plenty of replacements, to be fair. Look, we got a whole crowd now. This used to be a quiet little event. In Wafflework,
literally three of us.
It was me, Mike, and Simon looking absolutely terrified for 2 hours, isn't it? Now, those were the good days. I've never seen Simon that stressed in all my life. Simon has had an accident this week. We should say that. So,
You're really going to go there?
well, no, wait, we don't need to say the details. But what we will say is that he's well.
He dropped the ball. Is that what we're saying?
97
subscribers.
97 subscribers. We just need 3 of you. We've done some stats on this, and only half of the people actually play the quiz.
I thought you were going to say we've done some stats on this, and 97 plus 3 is 100.
That is true, though.
We have checked. Because we don't want to get our maths wrong at this stage. We're so close. Sorry, tell us about the stats.
Someone's had numbers today.
This was you last week. Do you remember?
Yeah.
You were manic.
So less than half of you who watch or play the quiz are actually subscribed. So get off your proverbial backsides and click the subscribe button. It doesn't cost you anything. There's no harm in it. We're not going to spam you with spammy stuff. We just want you to love us and our page. And then you'll get to see all upcoming events, like Matt's waffle workouts, like the community hot seat. That's what it's called now, right? Cool. Waffle quizzes that we do in the future.
Music maybe. Soon.
When we're allowed to open and have music in here.
Magic shows.
Magic shows.
We got them coming up. What else we got?
Home videos.
Yeah.
Like we could do like a You Being Framed thing.
Videos.
Timothy Whiteway's top tips, where
Yep.
he just takes you through some of his favourite life hacks.
In the kitchen.
Timothy Whiteway's top tips on tiny tots.
Oh yeah, Tim wants to do a speed waffle eating.
Challenge Tim.
Challenge Tim.
Yep. Challenge Tim to eat a burger with fries, pulled pork fries, a large milkshake, and a sweet waffle in under 10 minutes.
Hang on, can I interrupt? Because Becky Whiteway wins the award for best team name ever. If only she put Guess Who's Back.
Yeah.
She'd have ticked all the boxes. But Guess Who's Back with a brand new sack is Becky Whiteway's team name.
That's going to make no sense to most people.
Yeah.
Until we tell them what happened.
Yeah. We're not gonna. We won't say. We don't need to. We're not those people. But let's just say Simon.
If we get 100 subscribers, you'll find out what Simon did yesterday.
Yeah. Verbally, there won't be any.
Horrific and hilarious.
Yeah. Yeah.
I could show him your waffle present.
I'm going to get too much.
Becky Whiteway has mentioned it's Chris. She's giving credit to Chris for that one. It did sound like a.
The waffle quiz on the 20th hopefully will be televised.
Televised, Dana, stop
It'll be
it.
on ITV
Stop
Hub.
it. Yeah.
It won't.
You can find us on iPlayer. You have to look
Have we
really
got
hard.
some waffle news? Oh, waffle news. We got some.
Simon's gone for his own
Gone
waffle
all
news.
out.
He's gone
Nice.
AWOL a little bit. Yeah. I wonder whether he's put his injury on the waffle news. He's made a speedy recovery. To be fair, he's back with us today. So this injury, Simon's bike accident, was yesterday.
Yeah, and he was back walking, talking today. Yep. Yes.
That sounds like a.
That makes it sound worse.
Yeah. We
Don't
need
use
to
that word.
yeah,
Don't use
yeah,
that.
let's-
Kerry, enough. Yes. Stop saying it. Every time you say it, Simon winces.
Yeah. I winced as well.
24 hours.
He wasn't the only one in stitches.
I know Matt came downstairs. I thought he was crying, but he was actually laughing.
I didn't know what to. I didn't know what to do with the news. I had so many conflicting
You
emotions.
looked like you had tears in your eyes, and I realised you'd have been upstairs giggling to yourself. For
Yeah.
10 minutes before you told us.
Yeah, it couldn't have happened in nice way. So, yeah, please. Let's hear from you, our viewers. Tell us your favourite memories of the quiz.
Yeah. Tell us your
'Cause
favourite memories of the quiz.
I've run out basically because you've forgotten. Yeah.
So your
it's gonna
favourite
be loads.
memory was promoting Terry's bird tables.
Pretty
and
much.
That's all you've got from
Pretty
15
much.
weeks of quizzing.
I absolutely yeah.
I've got two favourite memories. Both of them. Matt wasn't here. I don't know if that means anything.
Means everything. Means everything.
I'm just joking. Obviously, Matt. I love.
know.
Huh? 100 subscribers. Guess what that means, Simon?
Shall I tell the story?
Yeah,
Basically, I don't trust it in your hands. If I'm honest,
That's not the thing to say when you're telling
Yeah,
a story
well,
out
okay.
and you don't trust it in my
so
hands.
because this is a family show, but they deserve to because Simon is a key member, and actually, so size key member. Also, anyway,
in the show. He's going right off the rails.
So yeah, my brother's
To
side.
be fair,
my brother's
before you
side.
tell the story, this couldn't have happened at a better time. A day before the final one-line quiz. Superb. Carry on.
Yeah. So, brother, he likes to ride his bike. Simon, and I get a call from him the other day. So, get a call from him. Simon calls me up and says, "Matt, I need you to cover a meeting." And I was slightly annoyed if I'm honest. I'm like, okay, I've got to cover a meeting. But I say, it's like, what? You know, fine.
I like
and he
that
said,
was his first fault as well.
yeah, he didn't mention anything. And I said to you, you know,
Just cover my
are you
meeting.
all right? Yeah. He says, yeah, no, I'm fine. I'm just waiting for an ambulance. I went, oh no, what's happened? So it's a bike accident. Like, goodness me. First thought was like, no, he doesn't ride a motorbike, so it's not. But bike accident. He said, yeah, no, it's not what you think. It's not what you think. I just got off my bike and I caught myself. Now, I'll say nether regions, because it's a family show. He said, I'm just very casually, because my brother's very understated like this. He said, I'm sitting on my kitchen floor. There's a bit of blood. I'm just waiting for the ambulance. At which stage, that was when I didn't really quite know what to do with the information, because it simultaneously, it sounded horrific and hilarious.
Yeah, it sounds painful but funny.
Yeah, few stitches, ex-hospital, he's back with us, overseeing the tech.
Yep.
And he's healthy, I think.
As Becky rightly said, he's back with a brand new sack.
Yeah. He's back again. So there you go. That's the...
Or a repaired one, not necessarily brand new. Yeah, that would have taken longer.
That'd been overkill, I think.
It would have been. Shout out to Dr. What, from The Simpsons? Hey, Dr. Nick.
Did you tell your doctor at the hospital about the quiz? You said, mate, come on. If you're watching, Dr. Nick...
If you're watching Dr. Nick...
Thank you for everything you've done. Thank you on behalf of Simon's future generations. Thank you for all your work.
I think he's a backsack and crack doctor.
Is he?
I think so.
Is he? Is he really? I feel like this... Yeah, that's why I had to tell the story.
Yeah.
Right. So there you go.
I'm just riffing off you.
Postman Patagonia.
Missing... Oh, Mike singing the songs for the round in incredibly different accents. Thanks very much, Marcus.
Yeah,
That's
that was...
a highlight. Yep.
Yeah, I don't think we'd struggle to beat that one. I was in tears for most of it.
Dana's is, especially the Chinese one, when I saw the things back, I thought, oh dear. The Harry Potter round was Dana's best memory, obviously. One of my least favourite memories was Kerry, which I think she was just about to say was her favourite, was Kerry ruining the connection in the pictures quiz with going, oh, they're all friends, aren't they? They're friends also. Oh, they're friends.
Do you know my best bit about that, right? You told me the story, because I wasn't there, obviously, and you told me it in person, and you said you were in the round. And I thought probably Mike's exaggerating this. And then I watched the highlights back, as she went, oh, that's well. And literally like 3 times, and I was like, oh my word.
It wasn't just the first time, and it's like, oh, she's her sister and friend.
My favourite bit
Have they been in friends?
was you keeping calm for the first 2, like, oh, really? Okay. Next question. Oh, is that right, Kerry? Okay.
I was boiling inside. I was boiling.
Yeah. No. We're going to try and give away as few questions as possible this week.
Yep.
A few answers. Yeah, we're doing 2 questions tonight.
I didn't agree to that.
What's that?
I'm not doing that.
What's that? What?
Giving away answers.
Oh, okay.
What?
I wasn't brief.
Kerry may still be giving away some answers. How much can they hear, Kerry?
But she's quite loud.
She is quite loud.
Yeah.
In the wings.
In the wind.
Sourdough starters, welcome. Juliet, some amazing soup Juliet made today.
She did make some amazing sweet potato and chili soup. We all had some for lunch, I think.
Yeah. Just the right amount of chili, I would say, for me.
Sorry? We do. We have got, unfortunately...
Is this the time?
I don't want to out Juliet for being on here or make her tearful, but Juliet is leaving us, which is very, very sad for us.
Which has nothing to do with the soup she made today.
Nothing to do with the soup.
Absolutely nothing.
Although I do feel a bit funny afterwards now. No, Juliet is leaving us, unfortunately, and she does make our dough very well. But she's going on to pastures new, which is very sad for us, but very good for her.
We respect her, because she said she wanted to spend more time revising for the quizzes, which
you know,
we respect
in the job she's going to, she'll have all the time in the world. And so we are looking for someone for how many hours? 20 hours a week. Anyone who's a baker or is good at making dough, please get in touch at info@waffle.org.uk.
Just to clarify, that making dough is the literal dough.
Yeah. If you make money for us as well, that's great. All goes back in the community. Everybody's happy.
Yeah, true. If you can make the dough, as in the dough,
make the dough, make the dough.
let us know about the dough.
That rhymed. Nice.
It's
going to be a long night, guys. It's going to be a long night. So sourdough starters are here.
Welcome.
Another dough thing there. That might be a bit late. It has a video call.
Who's that?
That's Juliet.
Juliet has a video call.
She has a video call with someone else, I'm assuming. Are we doing a live video call? That's not
priorities.
I know.
Priorities.
Well,
you can do the 2 at the same time, can't you?
Yeah.
I bet everyone's multitasking while they're doing this.
You just do the thing on the video call where, you one eye on it looks like you're looking, but actually you're like, oh yeah, playing the quiz.
Yeah. What are people doing while they...
The husbands
Can
there
I
as
ask
well.
that? What people are doing while they're playing the quiz?
Richard?
Who's doing the best multitasking? I want to know that.
That's an open question, isn't it?
Also, Yes.
You can.
That's a waffle workout for future science, don't ruin it.
I can. Because I'm a woman.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's not have that kind of talk.
She's a lady. Terry.
She's a woman.
Man, I feel like a woman. Bam, 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 bam.
So do I, but where do you find one this time on a Thursday? Sorry, Donna, love you.
Terry, what are you drinking tonight? Because it's the last one, so we need to know. We need to know all the details this evening, ladies and gentlemen. Just keep those comments pouring in. We want to know all the things.
I like the fact we've only had 2 people who've had any highlights from 15 weeks of quizzing.
I think it takes time, doesn't it? So many highlights.
Apparently, Mr. Green says Luke does their invoicing whilst quizzing.
That's
There you
pretty.
go.
That's pretty good.
Team Manny and Nathan, the Blue Fairy. Now, there's a team name.
Do you think he does his invoicing as well as he does the quizzes? Is that a kind of
Hopefully
is there
better.
a trade-off
Hopefully better.
to all you Lawson computer repair customers out there?
Oh, I didn't even see that Ian Green has taken the executive decision. Executive.
Is he an executive now?
Apparently.
Has he been promoted?
To call us Avidians this week, though I'm sure I will be shouted down by my team when they arrive.
Well, I hope you're
It's
okay.
done now.
I
It's
hope
in.
you're okay.
It's in. Man Tribe are here. Man Tribe. Terry's on the red grape juice.
Standard.
Wine. Oh, look at Dana. Tequila margarita.
It's a party.
Yeah. Sounds like a drag queen.
You're just looking. You're drinking. You're really disappointed now. Aren't you?
Yeah, I finished my coffee. I'll just have some water. That's good for you.
What was it? Tequila sunrise.
Tequila margarita. And Laurie's having Baileys and tacos.
Baileys and tacos.
That's got to be the honest.
That's
Nice Mexican tacos
Yeah.
and a Bailey's Irish cream.
But Baileys is with everything, I think, isn't it? For
I
Laurie?
think Laurie has Bailey's pretty much for everything. Yeah.
Baileys and tacos. Do you think
Baileys
that
and
maybe
Weetabix.
Baileys is in the tacos? Could you drink Baileys from a
Just like
taco?
that.
Yeah,
Pour it in.
could work.
Tacos are
Give
the
it a
hard
go,
ones,
Laurie.
aren't
Let us
they?
know how you get on.
Tacos are the hard
They're
ones,
the
aren't
hard
they?
ones,
Yeah,
yeah.
so
So it's a
pour it
shell,
straight
isn't
in.
it? It's a shell.
Yeah. So literally, Terry's holding the bottle at one end, taco in the middle, Laurie's at the other end.
And hang on, isn't so tequila's Mexican as well, isn't it?
Yeah,
And tacos. So they just got the wrong.
just mixed up, aren't
Yeah, they're just all over the place.
they? Nick Fisher's highlight is not coming last. It's a good highlight.
Yeah, great highlight.
The raisin tetras are boring with squash and coffee. Nothing boring about squash and a coffee.
Depends what squash, I would say. Orange squash, it's a bit boring.
Bit boring.
What you got? Tell us what squash you got.
Cherries and berries, I like cherries and berries.
Is that 'cause it rhymes?
No, I just like it.
You can just imagine the shop. Cherries and berries.
Let's get some cherries and berries. Cup of tea for Becky Whiteway. Cup of tea. Cup of tea.
It's nice to have Becky Whiteway in today, working at Waffle Work.
Yep. Living the dream, or working the dream. Got to say the highlight is when my sister formed a rival team and tied with us. That's Chessie.
I remember that. I remember that week.
Yeah, I remember that week well.
That was dramatic, wasn't it? It was a dramatic
It
event.
was. Thought, ooh,
You could feel the family tension.
you could feel fisticuffs about to happen. Oh, Terry says she puts it all in the blender. Baileys and tacos all in the blender. Laura Summers, a modest cup of tea. Just a modest cup of tea. Not a big one, not a small one, modest one.
What, modest cup size?
A bit rude.
Look, I'm trying it, guys.
I tell you,
I am trying.
You're such a potty mouth tonight, Matthew. That's not very, she's a new mother for a third time.
I'm clearly referring to the size of Laura's cups and whether this evening a...
What are you trying to say?
I don't know. It's been a long day. It's been a long day.
Anyway, Katie Price Crispies are here. Snap, crackle, and pop back in again.
That's a Simon reference again, isn't it? Petey Pembley, you should know better.
Brilliant.
So I have to say, I did call Petey Pembley. I had a reason to. I wasn't just calling to spread the news about Simon's injury, but we had a lot of fun.
Lots of tea. Maria Tarring, Simon's neighbours, who possibly saw the ambulance when it arrived. It's a nice cup of tea.
Oh yeah, did the Tarring twosome get involved in the ambulance situation? They
Didn't help
know.
you carry the load.
Tarring twosome, you didn't realise, but Simon has had a scrape with death. It's fair to say, but he's well. He's here.
He's here.
There are 12 viewers who haven't heard the story. That's okay, they've not sat.
They have. Well, we won't say it again.
Yeah, I know.
So they can watch it in the highlights reel when it's repeated in slow mo by Carrie, because that's what she does to me.
So we're
At
looking.
some point, I'll eat a banana and she'll put that voice over the top. So curry raisin is that orange and pineapple, living large.
Oh, for the squash?
Yeah.
That's fairly.
I think it's normally orange, lemon, and pineapple. Can you clarify, Chloe? It's normally orange, lemon, and pineapple.
I mean, do you?
If there's an orange,
Do you know
and
all the
just
flavours
pineapple, I'm pretty good on squash.
1 minute.
That's a
Team name Little Fish for Mike Fisher.
Mike Fisher.
Marcus Wood is loving the fact that you've just asked someone about their cup size.
It was
You know,
anyone.
this is the clean
Anyone.
one.
I was completely unintentional.
Just getting my legs around the leg. Make myself more comfortable.
So yeah, just to clarify, we are all booked up for our quiz in a couple of weeks' time. So no quiz next week.
No
Hit
quiz
on-
at all.
no
next
quiz at
week.
all.
We're
No
having,
quiz.
having a week off to replenish our supplies.
Yep. And the week after that, we'll be in here.
In here, live.
Yeah, you can all come and
From the
see
Waffle House.
all the changes that we've made since you were last in.
Hopefully everyone's got their confirmation.
Yeah, I think Mike's been on it.
I've sent out for everybody to tell them they're in.
Yeah.
I think we're about to go. Yes, that's the one, orange, lemon, and pineapple. I knew I was right. Did you hear about the surgeon who performed a circumcision drunk? He got the sack.
Chris Wiley, he is. I wouldn't be
He's a cheeky
surprised.
monkey.
I wouldn't be surprised if Chris has topped up his squash this evening. It sounds like he's on a bit of a high.
Easy, Simon. So, should we do quiz?
Back! They're back!
No, they're back!
Hey, we missed you last week. We missed
We
you
missed you
very
the
much.
last couple of weeks.
Is it? Is it
Yeah.
been, we're not counting. We don't want to be those people.
We haven't mentioned you every quiz
No,
saying
we
why
haven't,
are you here? You know.
Yeah, we haven't dragged your name through.
All
Right?
I'm hoping is that Mr. Bap knows how to do Art Smash because I've taken out the examples. 15
What is this?
weeks.
On the final week?
I've
This is
taken
the
out the
first week you're not
examples.
going to give an example.
Yeah.
Bold. Do you know who
I am
Mr.
bold,
Bap is?
yeah. I don't know who Mr. Bap is.
We've not met you, Mr. Bap, Mr. or Mrs.
I'm hoping he's a baker. Mr. Bap the baker. Like happy families.
The Bap family.
Yeah.
Feel free to pop in and just introduce yourself.
Yeah. We'd love to see anyone we don't know already. I mean, even if we do know already, feel free to pop in. But
we're not
it's nice to put faces to names and comments, isn't it?
It is. Especially the Bapsters.
Especially the Bapsters.
Right.
What's going on here? Laura Summers and the Mocha Kit Kat, they are scrumming. What's going on?
Bap's just putting no.
No. Okay.
We came in once. We came in once?
What?
Who knows the Baps?
Anyone know the Baps?
Anyone knows Baps? Baps?
Their name is just Bap as well, so
Bap.
they're very...
Bap joining.
Yeah, they're...
I feel like we should be Bap joining just for nostalgia's sake.
Yeah,
Right?
Bap joining.
Bap joining.
Right, let's do a quiz, shall we?
Yep.
Oh, it's on there. It's on. The quiz is ready to go. Right. There's me. I'm having a little
That's a-
spa day. I've got hair in that one.
It's a great avatar.
I've added some hair.
That's what you look like. That's what you look like when you close your eyes, is it? Bye, Beth.
Bye, Bev.
Bye, Bev.
Love you. Bye. Bye, Bev.
So,
No.
Mike's giving all of the tech guys heart attacks even by not turning on stuff.
There we go.
Hey!
This week's quiz is sponsored by Bolt's Hair and Body. You'll find them on West Street for all your hair and body needs. Now, when I wrote this, I did put for almost all your hair and body needs, because I thought people would get a bit rude. And I got told my partner is works there and is a very, very good stylist.
You made that sound dodgy. She just works there, right? You
She works there at Bolt's Hair and
just
Body.
started over a bit, so it made it sound like maybe she's in fact a spy or
No,
something.
no, no. She
Recovery plan.
works there. And she said, you can't just put almost. We do everything for hair and body needs. And so there you go.
And just to clarify,
You heard it here first. At
that-
Bolts, everything for your hair and body.
that is hair and body needs, not hairy body needs.
Also those.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
They do the
God bless you.
waxing stuff and all that. Good luck, Bolts. I've had a massage there. It's very nice. I haven't obviously had a haircut, but
Wait, hang on. Why have you, your missus works there, right?
yeah.
Just get one at home, do you? Where'd you go in to get a massage?
Because she doesn't do massage. She does hair.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. She's a creative stylist.
Right.
Don't you know? So follow them on Facebook and Instagram. She asked me to put that as well.
It's a bit bossy, isn't it? Really?
Yeah, it is really. She's like that. Love you. So, there you go. We're sponsored by Bolt's Hair and Body. There are prizes to be won at the end of the quiz.
Oats, hair and body.
For all your hair and body needs. Don't you? There we go.
We've been
Your
practicing
rounds
that
this week
all day.
begins with the close-up, the sci-fi round,
Ooh.
the what's the link round, the stage, and answer smash. Got a new avatar for that on the last week as well. Anyway, let's do this. Oh, I've got to press hard on that. That was the actress end from the bishop. So this week it begins with C. So all the answers in this round begin with the letter C.
If you're of primary school age, that is a curly cur.
Yes.
Holly
if you're
like
of
that.
primary-
Holly like that when she's a teacher. She like that a lot. She's in the
That's
back.
a
She's in the back.
different
She's still
attitude.
smoking. She's going.
She's literally wetting herself.
Yeah.
It's a curly cur.
That's a curly cur.
After all the funny things we've said, and that's what gets her.
Just a little curly cur.
I don't know.
Do you know what the other one's called?
Kicking cur.
Points.
Thank you. Thank you, miss.
Have you turned off again?
No.
Ah.
Okay. So question one, which was the first synthetic plastic material that was developed in 1869 by John Wellesley Hyatt? Which was the first synthetic plastic material that was developed in 1869 by John Wellesley Hyatt? What's going on? Sorry. I'll say that one more time. Which was the first synthetic plastic material that was developed in 1869 by John Wellesley Hyatt?
What's a natural plastic material as opposed to a synthetic one?
Is there a natural plastic material?
I mean, if there isn't, then that it makes the wording of that sentence downright tautologous.
Are they playing with stuff now? Because not doing.
No.
Okay. Number two, which spice, native to Sri Lanka, India, and Burma, was once more valuable than gold?
Just to confirm, we're looking for a spice there, not a member of the Spice Girls.
I don't think there's one beginning with C, is there?
Not that I know of.
No. Who knows? Could be a spice rack reunion.
Cocky spice?
Cocky spice. So which spice, native to Sri Lanka, India, and Burma, was once more valuable than gold?
Clever spice? There wasn't a clever spice, was there?
Definitely not. Although probably Posh was quite clever because she's gone on to make lots of money, married David Beckham, got her own fashion brand, all that
done
sort of
alright,
stuff.
she-
She's done all
she's
right for
done
herself,
alright.
hasn't
She's
she?
done
She's pretty clever, to be fair.
No Ian Styles, but
No.
yeah.
Number
evening, Ian.
three, better looking. Number three, which country contains 5% of the world's biodiversity? Which country contains 5% of the world's biodiversity?
That's beginning with C.
So it's not Poland. Just ignoring him. Just ignore him. Don't give him the time. He just wants screen time. That's what it is. That is ruined question 4. Question 4. The English word for which popular spice,
Ooh,
another spice one,
you've got
Takes
Spice Girls on your brain.
takes its name from the Latin and or French word for nail. Sorry.
The Latin and or French word.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's both. It's the same in both.
It's both.
So
or
the
not
English
both.
word for which popular spice takes its name from the Latin and or French word for nail.
Mm.
Hmm?
Mm.
Hmm.
I think so.
Hmm. Begins with C.
I know the French word for no, so it's a start, isn't it?
Yeah.
Start.
I
And it
hope
begins
that's
with
it.
C,
Does
which
it?
is also helpful.
Oh, that's all. That's good then.
We're,
Yeah.
we're on the way.
Halfway there.
Good evening, Jed.
Evening, Jed.
Jed's arrived. We won't explain who he is. We'll just say Jed's arrived.
Just say Jedwife.
Yeah.
He might be part of Jedwood if Wood comes up in a minute.
Oh, Marcus. Marcus.
Right.
Right, that would be their ship name.
Yeah. Jedwood. Nice. Number 5. Which Canadian band had a 1993 hit with
Is that how you say it? Ums?
Yeah. Which Canadian band had a 1993 hit with
I don't know if I know it.
As
Do I know
Kerry
it?
saying,
She's just doing her scales, isn't she?
Just eat your waffle, love.
Begins with C.
Meant to be takeaway
Begins with
only.
C, everyone. It's not Custin Bieber.
It's not Justin Bieber or the Koo Kiters.
Are they from Canada?
No. All right. It's not Celine Dion. That actually does begin with C.
It's also not Custin Trudeau. Name
Moving
Canadian people.
Quickly. I say quickly. Number 6. In what 1995 film does Alicia Silverstone play Cher Horowitz? In what 1995 film does Alicia Silverstone play Cher Horowitz? Yes. It's what Matt is most weeks.
Mm. With a C, cunning. I feel we're brushing. We're brushing.
The edge.
Yeah, that's what we're doing.
We're teetering on the edge of
Teetering.
oblivion.
Good word. Great word.
Number 7. Which actor is the nephew of film director Francis Ford Coppola? Which actor is the nephew of film director Francis Ford Coppola? And the C is for the surname of this actor. So which actor is the nephew of film director Francis Ford Coppola?
Sarah, man. Thanks, guys, for entertaining us week after week.
It's very
You're
nice.
very welcome. And we look forward to meeting you too. I mean, I've met Sarah, man.
Nice.
Are you?
I'm laughing at Marcus afterwards, who says, begins with C, insert Matt's modest cup-size joke.
David Simmons wants to know how we're submitting the scores. That's a
I
good
believe
point.
at the end, right at the end, we're going to put them in the comments. Kerry, you want them in the comments this week? It's
we're
mixing it
we're
up.
just chopping and changing.
We are. She said it takes too long for it to come through, and people will wait.
Okay.
And seeing as she's not done a highlights reel, she's got to do it really quick.
Okay. Yeah. In the comments.
Yeah.
And really sad news about Child of the Right Brigade. I don't know if they've ever missed a week.
No, but they can't do this week, even though Molly's on here commenting.
Yeah.
So you can, you just don't want to.
But mate, that must mean the rest of the team. Pat Riley is clearly not here.
Yeah, because he's normally gagging.
Does that mean football's on? Football's on this evening? Chelsea played last night, didn't they?
Chelsea played last night?
Is it?
Man
I
United.
don't know, who does Molly Tennessee Pat supports? That
Quickly before you have to go.
Yeah.
Number 8. What type of tree appears on the national flag of Lebanon? What type of tree appears on the national flag of Lebanon?
Will you accept
Christmas?
curly-leafed one?
No.
I thought, wouldn't it be a Lebanon tree? No, hang on. No, I now know what I was about to
What are you
say.
talking about?
No, I was thinking because Lebanon is synonymous with this type of tree, which I almost said, which is the answer. to that
Yeah, don't say that. Otherwise I'll call you Kerry. Number 9.
question. Can't. Begins with a K.
Doesn't have to. I know a Kerry who's Ceri. Probably the same one.
She misspelt it.
Probably. Number 9. Which river formed the Grand Canyon? Nice, easy one. Which river formed the Grand Canyon?
It's the collie, isn't it?
It's the X.
My one began with C. So, yeah.
Fair enough.
Local rivers beginning with C.
The collie.
What is it? What's the Char? Charmouth, right? River Char.
Is it?
What about Chard? Is that the same Char going through Chard?
The little gutter thing. The gutter river. I don't think they call it a gutter in Chard.
Just because Chard of the Right Brigade aren't here
Yeah.
doesn't mean suddenly we can just slate Chard.
No. It's not
I'd
called.
say a brook.
No. It's got a
She's
special. It's got a special name. That thing that goes down the high street. It's not a gutter.
Is it deliberate, or you just mean there's been a lot of rain?
No, they've got a proper. Yeah. Down either side of the street, they've got like a properly
Okay.
stoned runway for water. Yeah. I think drain. We'll just go drain. Cesspit. That begins with C. Moving on. Number 10. The Battle of Balaclava was part of which war? The Battle of Balaclava was part of which war?
The costume war. The clothing war.
Costa War. No.
What would that look like? Have you ever been part of a Costa war?
I don't know, but I don't know if I turn up early or latte. That's the dizzying heights of how good it's going to get this week. Becky Whiteway says they have them in beer. What? Cesspits? Costas? They want in beer.
They definitely don't.
Beer wouldn't allow that.
She means the little rivery stream gutter thing, doesn't she?
Yeah, cesspit.
Cesspit. Are you saying? Are we
Are you
saying
saying
that
beer is better than
Yeah,
child? Is
that's
what
what I'm
you're saying? Oh, fair enough. I agree. Let's get some answers. So, which was the first synthetic plastic material that was developed in 1869 by John Wellesley Hyatt? Ollie is not looking happy at this one. Sorry? It's actually.
It's actually.
It's actually.
That's right. It's
celluloid. Yes. Celluloid film and that sort of stuff.
and that sort of thing, and other things.
Other things made with celluloid.
Not
I
cellulite.
wonder how many
it's not
put. Do you
cellulite.
reckon anyone put cling film?
Well, now are you saying cling film's now not the answer for any of the rest of them?
Well, no, I just mean for that one.
Oh, for that, yeah.
I mean,
maybe.
it might be a native spice to Sri Lanka. I'm not sure.
Could be a Canadian band.
It could, probably is a Canadian band. Number 2, which spice native to Sri Lanka, India, and Burma was once more valuable than gold?
Cinnamon.
It is cinnamon.
You know that Canadian band Cling Film?
Yeah.
You know what genre they do, right?
Is it rap? You were
Yeah,
so
it is.
excited.
I was so
about that
excited.
stuff. Number 3, such a dad joke. Which country contains 5% of the world's biodiversity?
Kermany.
It is Costa Rica.
Costa Rica.
So with a Costa
Costa's
answer.
in.
It's
You just
Costa.
can't help yourself, can you?
No. That's almost like Costa and Arabica, as in the coffee bean.
Mm.
Costa Rica.
I wonder if Costa, the company, have tried like sponsoring Costa Rica or anything yet, or putting like a little,
Possibly.
putting their brand in and half their country name on the map, on the flag.
Yeah? I'll ask. Number 4, the English word for which popular spice takes its name for the Latin and or French word for nail?
I would say cloves.
That is cloves. Nicely done. I hate cloves. Cloves. Number 5, which Canadian band had a 1993 hit
Clove.
with
CLOS, I think.
and that is
The Cling Film.
that's not the Foo Fighters. Who's been messing with this? I said the Foo Fighters earlier, didn't I?
What's happening now?
It's actually not the Foo Fighters. It
Has
is-
someone hijacked your...
someone has hijacked my
Don't look at the
Ollie,
clicker.
what have you
It's
been
not the
doing?
clicker's fault. Ollie looks very
I
innocent.
definitely did not say the Foo
Paul
Fighters
looks,
earlier.
Paul looks less innocent. Hang on, have tech guys, have you done anything?
That's so weird.
What is happening to you, is my question.
It's actually the crash test dummies. If anyone's got the crash test dummies, that's who it is, not the Kookiters. I can't believe that's come up like that.
I feel like, though, if anyone has dared to put Food Fighters, even if it doesn't begin with a C, I feel like they should get a point. Unless it was you that hijacked Mike's quiz.
Yeah. So, number 6, hopefully, begins with C. In what 1995 film did Alicia Silverstone play Cher Horowitz? I dread to press this now. It's Clueless. Yes, it is Clueless.
I feel like in future you need to change the title of this round to begins with C-ish.
Maybe.
C, give or take
A few
3
letters.
letters either side.
Which actor is the nephew of film director Francis Ford Coppola? No, it's the one and only Foo Fighters.
That's the one only.
Nicolas Cage. And the Lebanon tree is a cedar tree, because that's popped up as well.
Nicolas Cage.
Nicolas Cage, yeah. His real name isn't Cage. It's Coppola.
You should have gone with that.
What?
Why did you change his name?
Because he doesn't, yeah.
His real name is Nicolas Coppola. It's a mouthful, to be fair, isn't it?
I don't even think it's Nicholas, actually. I think it's maybe I'll come
Yeah,
out.
what is
Anyway,
true
don't look
about
out.
Nicolas Cage? Are you saying nothing
Nothing.
about his name is true?
Nothing. No.
Right.
He's actually John Travolta. If you've seen the film. Number 9. Which river formed the Grand Canyon?
The collie. I stand by it.
Almost.
I stand by it.
It's Colorado.
Oh.
So close.
Collie actually feeds into the Colorado River
does.
eventually.
Number 10. The Battle of Balaclava was part of which war?
Clothing war.
It
The
is
Great Clothing War of 1905.
It is. In a minute, we're going to get to the answers of round 7. There
That's
isn't one,
right.
but-
It is the Crimean War.
The Crimean! Hooray! Got there in the end. So, tot up your scores, keep them to yourself until the end of round 6. So, this is a close-up round. This is the picture round.
Ooh.
And I think quite a hard picture round.
Ah.
So, you're going to get close-ups of everyday objects. You just have to tell us
Oh,
what they are.
How hard can it be? Everyday objects, right?
Let's see, shall we? There's number 1. You can see it on the screen, never mind. And there is number... No. And there is number 2. These are everyday objects. Extreme close-ups of everyday objects.
I would say it's not cheating if you want to grab a magnifying glass and start whipping around the house, seeing what you see. I would say that's not cheating, right? How many people have got their noses up to screens right now?
I don't think that will help. You won't see any more if you get closer.
Number 2 looks like, well, put it this way: they by the sounds of it, they need a trip to Bolts
What's going on with you
for
this week?
all your hair and body needs. Apparently,
All.
that wasn't us.
Not
that said
almost
that.
all.
That wasn't us.
All.
That was the Bolts team.
Not the Bolts team.
Do they have a name for the team members of the Bolts? The Bolts.
The Bolts
stylists.
Bells.
Bolts Bells. Bolts.
That's being nice because they're all ladies.
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 Ladies. Are they all ladies at Bolts, are they?
At present, yes.
Where did the name come from for Bolts?
I actually don't know. Maybe it was cuts and bolts. Don't know.
You're good at this.
Like nuts and bolts, yeah.
Mm.
For all your body needs. Apologies, Mandy, the owner of Bolts, if you're watching.
I would hope they are sponsoring the event.
I'd hope that.
Sponsoring the show.
I tagged them in it enough today. And just to let you know, for this weekend only, we have a second mystery waffle, which is the beehive one. See what I did there?
On Beehive.
Beehive or behave.
I feel like people might not have seen what you did there, so you might want to tell them.
So beehive is obviously a hairstyle.
Obviously.
It is to promote Bolts being the sponsor of the quiz this week, with a rather nice prize on offer at the end. And that is a honey and ginger ice cream. This is not the prize, this is the waffle. There's a honey and ginger ice cream with homemade honeycomb and homemade orange sauce going over it. And it is... and if you
Going
can
over
attest
it.
to, good stuff.
It is very good.
It's beautiful. Sorry, I keep doing that, but it's distorted. For people.
Just
I hope that's not annoying. Oh, sorry. Should we move on to more pictures?
yeah, I have no idea about those two.
So numbers 3 and 4 coming up eventually.
I'm coming up. Do you want me to try doing the clicker?
No, don't touch my clicker.
No. Okay, maybe it'll work better for me. Let me give it one go.
Just fiddle with your fiddle with your dongle, Paul.
Go on, let me have a little.
Oh, it's come up now. No, I don't need you now. That's number 3.
Go on, let me have a little go.
It works under the table.
Is that where? Is that
If
where
I
it
play
does?
with my dongle under the table. it's
Okay.
fine. So that's number 3 and number 4. 4's an easy one.
4 is dead easy.
Dead easy, that.
Number 3 looks edible. Is that a clue? If I say it looks edible, but
You know, it looks like there's a hair on it somewhere.
it does look like it's a hair. It looks like that hair's not meant to be there. Interesting.
Everyday objects, guys. Everyday objects.
Take these pictures yourself.
Absolutely.
Very good.
Enjoy your food. No worries.
At least you didn't say love.
No. Love. No. So waffle is open for takeaway this evening. If you'd like to enjoy either the beehive one or any of the other waffles, sweet waffles or savoury waffles, like a waffle burger, chicken and waffle, the cowboy. Yeehaw!
Yeah.
As a yeehaw, you might have caught from the wings.
That's exactly the right use for a Tim. That is at a distance heckling.
It was Marla,
Oh,
isn't
was it Marla?
It's always Marla.
Look at he looks so happy.
He
with
loves it.
himself. Also, I mean, we're ruining the news a little bit here, but if you are voting this evening, as we would encourage you to do in the name of democracy and all things
Democratic.
democratic, like the Republic of Congo, supposedly. I don't know anything about their democracy. Do you?
No. If you're independently voting one way or another,
Yeah, if you're very, pop into the Waffle House for a free. That's right, a free hot
coffee.
drink.
Oh, hot
Only coffee. Only coffee.
We could have tea.
Yeah, not hot chocolate though.
Not hot chocolate.
Taking the mic.
We're not crazy.
Come on,
We're not Ollie.
come on, Ollie, calm down. He hasn't started. He hasn't.
He
plugged
hasn't-
up
yeah,
yet,
he's
has
not
he?
got halfway yet.
No.
There's no clap, so he might not ever get started tonight.
We'll clap for Ollie.
Oh, under the table.
Should
Isn't
we
it?
do a clap for Ollie?
Oh, it does work under
That
the table.
actually does work.
Number 5 and 6 coming your way. Stop working now.
I think you should let me click.
You have a click.
Go on. Where am I aiming at? Point to it.
That bit there.
That
But
bit there.
you got
Which one am I
pollen away.
pressing? Oh, I clicked forward
Right.
and back.
Oh, stop there.
No,
Stop.
that's good. That's good. Look at that.
There's 5 and 6.
Two
Can
in
I have
one.
my clicker back now?
No, how good was that?
I still want it back.
In a minute. It's ergonomically designed, isn't it? Fits well in the
Hold my
hand.
Clicker.
Fits well.
Fits well in my hand.
It's a bit warm and sweaty, actually. How hard are you grabbing this thing?
You keep that to yourself.
There
Don't
you
start
go.
with that.
Okay. What we got here then?
So there's number 5 and number 6. 2 easy peasy ones there. Yeah, seen as one of the staff is blocking the walkway.
I think they're related, those two. Would I be right in saying that in some way?
Mr. and Mrs. You would be, but don't give them clues.
Well,
All right, yeah, they're
Friendly.
related in some way.
yeah.
What's you got, Simon? Freebies?
No, this is stuff being returned.
Oh.
You were going to talk to Nick and Bod.
No, it wasn't that. I didn't want to embarrass him.
Okay.
We differ in that way.
Yeah, we really do. Numbers 7 and 8.
He's barely in control of his clicker at this stage.
So number 7 and number 8. Controversial number 8.
What's a controversial everyday object?
Well, the answer. But I'll accept 2 things, is what I'm saying.
Oh, I think I know, actually. Don't know what's controversial about it, though. Just remind you guys, in this round, each of the answers does not begin with C.
Nope.
Necessarily.
Some of the answers might begin with C, some may not.
We're good to them, aren't we?
We are. We're given lots of clues. Some of these answers will also be words.
Sorry? Oh, I see.
There's another clue.
I thought you meant like picture of words. It's
No.
lost. And none of them are famous celebrities.
That's how they're related. Well done, Matt, for giving it away again. Taking over Kerry's role really well.
I like that Terry's right on the ball with that as well.
Yeah.
If you see Kerry in public, please feel free to make a comment about Friends.
Yeah. Just say, do you feel Friends? And she'll be like, oh, I wish I did. I love Friends. No, that's not stalk people. Numbers 9 and
Oh.
10.
Oh yeah. These aren't hard. You
No,
said these were hard. No, I think people will be. after your initial comment, which would have filled people with dread, I think
That'd be pleasantly surprised?
Yeah.
Okay. That's numbers 9 and 10. Your last one's on the picture quiz. It does make things look more sinister.
makes things that
Horrible in
yeah,
something.
yeah.
It's like a bit hairy, that number 10.
looks like it needs a trip to Bolts. How many times can I say that?
Before you go, obviously.
Mm.
Looks much better afterwards.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you wouldn't come out of Bolts looking like that.
No.
If you came out of Bolts looking like number 10, I'm sure they would give you your money back.
I mean, obviously, I know what this quote means, but I saw a quote on their page when I was posting on their page about the quiz being sponsored by them today. And any hair fans out there, ladies probably in particular, no offense, men have hair as well, some, is I can't remember it.
And that, guys, is what you pay your license fee for.
It was something like if you act
He's
like
still going.
No,
He's
no,
like,
I've
I'm
got
going.
it,
Oh,
I've got
sorry.
it. If you act like a box die, don't expect to be treated like a balayage.
I have no idea what any of that means. What's
Basically,
a box dye?
balayage is like when you have it's expensive hair colouring, basically.
Right.
But it's when you have it all, it's all gradiented, isn't it? Balayage. Yeah.
Freestyle.
Freestyle hair dye, so it's like, you know.
So what's
how
a
you
box
want
dye?
it.
Is box dye just shove a box on?
You know, like what you buy
Dye.
at a supermarket because you're
Oh,
worth it.
right.
'Cause
That's
you're
called a
worth
bo-
it, and then
that's
your
called a
hair
box dye.
falls out later. Yeah. No. So I don't think I actually put answers to these other than just popping the new picture on. So
Number one's the hardest. I've no idea what that is.
nobody know what number 1 is? It is Ollie. He's woken up.
He's coming alive.
He's coming up, so you better get the
your
party started. Don't you? And that is
A key.
there's a key and an apple.
Hang on. I can't remember what the close up of the apple
Sorry.
looked like. Go back. Go back. Oh, please. Oh, it's
Yeah.
the stalk of an apple.
So key.
That's a
Oh,
that is a
now I'm going
manky
forward,
look.
It's going back. Key. Yes. I'm glad she's not on the microphone.
I've never seen a dog with a foot like that. Ladies and gentlemen, if anyone at home has dog with a foot like that, please see someone. Don't take the bolts.
So I'll accept key for the key, an apple or apple stalk for that one. Number 2.
Do they need to get the variety of apple, correct? Or you just accept
It is a
apple?
Brayburn.
Double points for Brayburn.
No.
Don't be a cox.
You pippined me to the post with that one.
Wish I knew more apples.
Well, I was going to say Pink Lady, but let's not go there. Number 3. My favourite apple, actually, a Pink Lady. Yeah, I love a Pink Lady. Expensive, but I love a bit of a Pink Lady. They are.
Jazz apples as well. You can get.
Sorry. You can't say Pink Lady and Jazz Apple in the same sentence. So number 3. It is edible, Matthew.
It's a ginger cake. That's what I kept saying. It's ginger cake.
It's an Oreo.
Oh.
Who would have thunk it? It's an Oreo.
Didn't you do an answer smash the Oreo once?
No.
Yeah.
No. Number 4, easiest one on there. Well, one of the easiest.
Oh, it's a paperclip.
It's a paper clip. Oh, and there we go. Moving on. Paper clip.
What?
It's not a gas hob. It's a paper clip. Just saying. So
Oreos.
Oreo and paper clip.
Who else thinks that Oreos are one of the most overrated biscuits in the world?
I like an Oreo, but they
You're-
are overrated. They're
you're
not as
wrong.
amazing. And
They're
I'm still rather have a
average.
Garibaldi.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Or a chocolate hobnob. It's not because I have no hair, no.
And his name's not Gary. Which nutter has stood up all these things as well?
I don't
That
know,
was
it looks
unnecessary,
like on
wasn't
an
it?
upside turned pan as well. I mean, obviously me, I took all the pictures.
Yeah, well done.
So these two are related. They have definitely actually both been on Friends at some point.
But you don't get any points for
You
that.
don't get any points. But they are... Oh, I'm losing the will to live. There is a pen.
That looks less like a pen than the first picture.
I know, right? And a pencil. That looks more like a pencil
it
than
does
the
look-
first picture.
Yeah, no, I see. I thought that too, and then I thought,
That's a dry orange, isn't it?
my problem was the 90-degree corner.
Yeah.
If I'm honest.
That's a dry,
But-
rather square-looking orange.
Apart from that, it's got all the hallmarks.
Yeah. I'm pressing forward. It's going back again. We're really getting better clicker. You went for the cheapest one.
Have you abandoned the under the table one?
Yeah, it's not working under the table. So this is 7 and 8.
Well, what if you turn the dongle round? Does that help? If you like point it in there, is that the
You
receiver?
can't do it anymore. So number 7.
That's a razor.
Number 7.
Is a razor.
We'll never know. Just bash it. That works. It's a razor.
Hey, look. Oh, if you hold it up, that worked. Look, you just keep. Oh, look.
Hold it like that.
Hold,
Put it on
hold.
something.
Keep
Tip
your
it
hand.
up, put
Yeah,
something
put it.
underneath
Keep your hand. That's it.
So that is a razor and a. What would you call that?
I would call that a
A spanner.
An adjustable spanner.
Yeah.
Double points for adjustable.
Oh no. No double points.
Well, it had to be adjustable though, because it's got the thing in it. If you just put spanner, do you know what I mean? Because the picture was of the adjustable bit.
Oh, that's true.
No points for spanner, double points for adjustable. I'm just going for it. No, you can have points for
You can have
spanner.
spanner or wrench.
Mm. Yes.
Guys, trying to do a quiz here.
Well, we're going to struggle when it's actually in here, aren't we?
We are.
Because
Well,
then
they won't be here. Won't need them, will we? It'll be live.
don't say that about the tech guys. We need the tech guys.
Okay. So numbers 9 and number 10.
That's a toothbrush and a strawberry. Hey, that clicker is going
It's
like
a toothbrush.
and a tomato. I meant a tomato.
and
I meant a tomato.
Yes. Toothbrush and tomato.
Double points if you get the variety correct for tomato.
Yep, it's a Shirley tomato.
It's a money maker. No, that's small.
No, it's a Shirley.
Is that actually Shirley?
Yeah.
You don't know.
I do know.
You don't know. Do you know?
My mum's called Shirley. I know my tomatoes. Evening, Mum. You're not watching, but you will be probably on catch up. So there you go. That's the end of the close-up pitch round. Hopefully, we got most of them, and it wasn't as bad as I thought it was. Mike's mic is much quieter than Matt's. That's probably because I keep putting my hand around it, which is really annoying.
You are very adventurous with your mic, aren't you? Yeah.
Yeah. Jenny Bunting put Oreo with a hair on it.
Yeah, it did have a hair, didn't it?
Yeah, and then Mike Green said probably still eat it. Of course you would. Of course you would.
One hair is edible still.
Yeah.
Multiple hairs, you question.
Curly hairs, no. So we're going straight on to round 3.
We're not clapping the carrots. Are we?
It's finished.
Who decides that?
Whoever normally does it on here said that they're not doing it anymore. It's officially ended.
But has the government said that? Come on, guys.
It's
are we
6
clapping
minutes
anyone?
past 8, Matt.
They don't know.
It's too late anyway. It's gone on too long because of this clicker thing. So what's the
we
link?
clap
So
Holly?
you'll have 10 questions. The first 9 questions will have answers, as always. And the 10th one will be what is the link between the first 9 answers. Okay? This is for Matt.
What could be simpler?
Question 1. A device normally made of metal used to connect a vessel to the bed of a body of water. Device normally made of metal used to connect a vessel to the bed of a body of water. Probably could have worded that easier as well.
It's really the last 2 words in that sentence are very important because otherwise it's a device normally made of metal used to connect a vessel to the bed
Of a
of
body.
a body. Or even a device connecting a bed to a body.
Handcuffs. What'd you call me? Number 2. A tusked. I can't even say that. Tusked. How do you say tusked?
Like,
Tusked.
like this.
Tusked marine mammal that has
Tusked.
3 subspecies: Atlantic, Pacific, and Laptev. So a tusked marine mammal that has 3 subspecies: Atlantic, Pacific, and Laptev.
Just run out of ideas for the last one, didn't they? We'll have an Atlantic one,
Well,
a Pacific one.
well, they're not sure if some scientists say it is a third species, Laptev. Some are saying that it should be included in one of the other subspecies.
Which scientists do you agree with, Mike?
The one that say 3, because that's what I put on there.
Apologies to any scientists watching that didn't agree with that.
Yep. You're wrong.
How many tusked marine mammals can there really be anyway?
Exactly. It's pretty easy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Number 3. The artist whose works include The Persistence of Memory and Lobster Telephone. Artist whose works include The Persistence of Memory and Lobster Telephone. You know this.
Sounds like a varied. The first one sounds quite serious, and then the second one sounds like something you'd not
It's a
say.
very. They are a very varied artiste. Maybe a he, maybe a she,
Maybe a they.
maybe.
Does a for the second one? So that's one of my favourite animals. Can I say that animal? Is that going to give things away?
Well, let's not say it took yet.
Okay, all right. I'll keep that animal to myself. See ya.
Have a good evening. Number 4, actor best known for his role as Thomas Magnum. Actor best known for his role as Thomas Magnum.
See you, Jed.
Bye, Jed.
I like Jed's face mask. It's polka dots. You won't be able to see that at home. The
No.
polka dot mask. People have really, taken the opportunity to express a bit of personality to it.
They have, actually. That is correct.
What's your favourite one that you've seen? You had a really creepy one at Costa with like
I had a Joker smile on mine with lots of ha-has all around it. Yeah. I don't know really. There's been lots of different ones.
There's ones that I've
the
seen that
ones
are
where
like
you
the
have
face.
your own
Is that-
face or whatever, or someone else's face.
Yeah.
Bit creepy, those.
Depending on the face.
Yeah. Number 5, geometrical figure mainly used as an insignia or heraldic symbols, but also used as road markings.
Geometrical figure.
A geometrical figure mainly used as an insignia or heraldic symbols, but also used as road markings.
Do you write these like in your own words? Have you copied and pasted?
I tried to.
Also used as road markings.
You'll know when it comes up.
Oh, I do know that one actually.
Ooh.
Yeah, no, I do. I think so. Anyway.
Okay.
As in,
yes.
which no one ever does.
No.
Bugs me that.
Although when you see the sign, you go, "Oh, I better try."
Yeah.
For a little bit, then you
Is it a man thing that I see as an absolute challenge? And I'm like, I'm going to do that.
Yeah. No. Yeah. I definitely the same. Like, oh, okay, I will then.
So what's the link here then? What we got?
Well, don't tell them what we got yet. Number 6.
Well, that actor number 4, he's in Friends.
What?
Shut up.
Number 6. What everyday item can you get in watercolor, graphite, and mechanical varieties? What everyday item can you get in watercolor, graphite, and mechanical varieties?
But you've been in your house a lot this last week, Mike.
You wait till the next one's
all
come
these,
up.
all these
You
everyday
wait
items.
till the
that
next
forming-
one come up.
That's only quiz question.
Yeah.
You just sat around your desk at home going,
You wait. Just wait for the rest. Wait for the rest.
All right.
Number 7. David Guetta, Andre the Giant, and Jean Reno are all of which nationality? Couldn't have put 3 more random people together.
I don't know who Andre the Giant is.
A wrestler.
Is he?
Yeah. Now dead, unfortunately.
Lucky for him, his
Rest in
surname
peace.
was the Giant.
Yeah,
Going
he
on
was-
to be
he
a
was
wrestler.
like 7
Going on to
foot
be a
something.
rescue.
So
Imagine if his surname had been
I
puny.
think if you're 7'2", is it? You're officially a giant.
Is that right?
I think so. We used to have an official giant in
No, I think
Axminster.
it's 6'8".
Really?
I think it might be. Yeah, my friend was 6'6"
I know
or
loads of
6'7".
6'10" people.
Do you?
Yeah.
Loads.
Yeah.
Loads.
Like more than a
What
handful.
are they doing in Charlestown? What's
Genetically modified child stock. That's why we call it. That's what we call it.
Yeah. Goodness. Loads of 6'10" people. I never see them in here. When do you invite them in?
No, walls, ceilings are too low. Number 8. Light entertainment show hosted by Chris Evans. Don't forget your... That's
Hang on, I'm missing out on these. Oh.
Everyday item. So, light entertainment show hosted by Chris Evans. Don't forget and that's Chris Evans, the ginger one, not the one who plays Captain America.
He doesn't do light entertainment so much.
He
Does
doesn't, no.
Is this light entertainment?
Yeah,
Debatably.
on the entertainment part.
Yeah.
Number 9. Said to bring good luck and protection, what item is often seen hanging over doorways, especially in oldie-worldy pubs, typically made of brass? The pubs aren't made of brass, but the objects are.
Oldie worldy. I'm pretty sure I just heard the answer from the left there coming out. So what do all these have in common then?
You will literally kick yourself.
Is that a clue? Have you just given a clue away? Mike, are you...
What? So we see number 10.
Mike, you're
What's
letting
the
yourself
link?
down.
What's the link?
I can tell you're shocked at yourself there, aren't you? I can tell.
You think that's what you can tell?
I can tell that's what I think.
So what is the link between the first 9 answers? Literally have no idea. No idea in the room. Don't say it out yet because they can still write on their piece of paper. Any idea? Nods? No. Ollie? Crazy Ollie. You've got a guess? Go on, then. Shut up, Brent. So the answer number 1, device normally made of metal used to connect a vessel to the bed of a body of water, is of course an anchor. Still think it's the same?
I know what it is now.
Do you?
Yeah, all types of butter. All of them. All of them.
The tusked marine mammal that has 3 subspecies: Atlantic, Pacific, and Laptev.
It's a walrus.
Clover. It's a walrus. Walrus
I'm
butter.
sticking with, yeah.
Blubber.
Does
Have you ever tried to milk a walrus? You've got to be a brave man to
Yeah.
milk a walrus.
Always get permission before milking a
Before
walrus.
milking a walrus.
If you take anything from this evening, remember that.
Number 3, artists whose works include the persistence of memory and lobster telephone. You know the persistence of memory, it's the melting clocks. And the lobster telephone is basically a telephone with a lobster on top of it.
Yeah.
And that is Salvador Dali.
Yeah. Again, very tasty on toast.
How are these? There's no link. There's no link? Okay. No link, Brent, Matt? No?
You can tie all of these to a rope to keep your
Brent's
boat
got
from
it,
moving.
Brent. Have you got it, Brent? No. Number 4.
You missed my good answer there.
Sorry. Actor best known for his role as Thomas Magnan, also appeared in Friends. It is Tom Selleck. And Murder, She Wrote, Crazy Ollie says.
Is he actually in Friends? One with the moustache?
There was a crossover episode between Jessica Fletcher and Magnum PI. Amazing. I need to see that.
What's this?
I'm not going to repeat it because I could use it on another quiz.
Okay, good. Just saying, you could still tie all of those to a rope to hold your boat down.
Although Salvador
I'm
Dali
sticking with it.
was quite skinny, so don't know if it. Tom Selleck butter. You could probably milk Tom Selleck, but ask first.
Again, permission is key for these.
Definitely.
To be honest.
Number 5, a geometrical figure mainly used as insignia or heraldic symbols, but also used as road markings. Matthew got this. didn't you?
Chevron!
It is a chevron.
I feel like that could be an answer.
Keep 2
Smash.
chevrons apart. You don't drive at the moment, do you? That's why. Did that not come up in your theory test? They're mainly used on like shields and stuff like that, or coat of arms. A chevron is a very big heraldic symbol.
I'm surprised they didn't adopt that for just COVID times. That'd be more fun than 2 meters. If everyone was to ask to keep 2 chevrons apart, yeah.
Just put chevrons everywhere.
Nothing could have been more British than to keep. I'm sorry,
And
you
you
are,
know what? More
you are
people,
only 1 chevron away from
more
me.
people would have done it, I reckon.
Yeah, absolutely.
But,
If I had the excuse to say the word chevron more,
what I
chevron
don't get
burgundy.
is when you get to keep 2 chevrons apart. Is that
2 in
so
between
one
you?
be on number 1 and one be on number 4 and 2 between you?
I hear you.
Or you've
I hear
each
you.
got to be on 1.
Yeah, is it 1 between you or 2 between you,
Yeah.
basically? Is it? It's like, do we do 1, 2, 3, rock, paper, scissors?
Yeah.
Do we go on 3, or is it 3 and then go? It's basically the same thing.
Is it though?
Is it though? Who made you chevron?
If you're on
Queen
one,
of the chevron.
if you're on chevron 1 and they're on chevron 3, that's right. Surely that's right. You
Someone
should be able to see
bring
one
some
chevron.
sense.
Well, then that's 4 chevrons included in that.
I tell you,
Of course it is. There's only one chevron between you. Because you're on chevron 1 and 3. We'll discuss this later, Kerry. You're fired. So you're not on any chevron. You're in between chevrons. This brings a whole new...
no.
Yeah.
I think regardless, it sounds like the amount that you two focus on your chevrons means you're more likely to crash than if you just.
Well, Kerry is because she hasn't passed yet. So.
But theory passed, and she passed.
And didn't actually get anything about chevrons. I bet you got something about a caravan, though, didn't you? Towing a caravan, that always comes up on the theory test. Yeah. Number 6, what everyday item can you get in watercolour, graphite and mechanical varieties? It is a pencil. Number 7,
Hang on. Have I got the link? I might actually have it.
Mouth it quietly away from them. No, you haven't got the link. Number 7.
I like the idea of that for number 2, though. I don't know what it looks like, but I want to see it.
It's a Barry White shaped one. David Guetta, Andre the Giant, and Jean Reno are all of which nationality? They're not Swedish. They're all French.
They are all French.
All type of bep. Number 8, light entertainment show hosted by Chris Evans. Don't forget your
Toothbrush.
Kerry's got the link. She hasn't. No one else has heard it. It is Don't Forget Your Toothbrush. Kerry's got the link. Brent, have you got the link yet? Matt, have you got the link
I
yet?
think I got it after 7. And it, all types of kissing.
The old Tom Selleck kiss. Lots of ladies have wanted that one.
I've had a walrus kiss.
What? Too much tooth. Too much tooth.
A tusky kiss.
Number 9, said to bring good luck and protection. What item is often seen hanging over doorways, especially in oldie worldy pubs, typically made of brass, and that is a horseshoe. So what's the link, Brent and Matthew? Don't say. They are all types of moustache. Well done, Kerry.
Oh.
Yeah.
What's this one? No, gosh, I don't want
It's a
to. I don't want to
family
know.
show.
I
It's a
don't want to know.
family
I
show.
don't want to know. It's not a chevron, though, is it?
It's not a
I
chevron.
wish it was.
Moving
From
on.
now on, I'm keeping 4 chevrons apart from Kerry at
Is
all
that 2
times.
chevrons in between you and you're on 1 and 4?
What if it's you and 2 men with chevron moustaches? And then
And Tom Selleck.
do I have to have 1 man with a chevron moustache between me? I still like the idea of tying the French to a bit of rope and hanging them off your boat.
I thought you said tonguing the French.
No.
No,
Well, that was lots of fun.
Yeah.
That was
that was a fun link
Oh,
round,
we
wasn't
had
it?
fun.
We had fun. So the next round.
What?
When do you want to do your news, by the way, Simon? Well, we can have
We
a break
haven't-
now. That's the end of round 3.
Yeah, because we haven't done a workout either.
So the workout's coming at the end to give Kerry time for scoring.
Oh, okay, good. Wonderful.
I mean, do you
Are we
want me,
doing news? Are we doing?
have you got it ready, or do you want me
David
to?
Simmons has helped us with our chevron debate. 2 chevrons between you and the car in front. I feel like that might just exacerbate the debate because
Well,
it's.
that's yeah,
2
that's subjective
chevrons.
as well, isn't it?
Yeah, what if the car in front of you isn't even a car?
Have we got to read out what comes up?
Yeah, well, we can guess it. Let's guess the news.
Well, we see it on there.
We got to do a bit of a news intro, like.
Yeah, so you're on 1 and 4, and there's 2 chevrons between you.
Yeah, no.
Well, no, but in that picture, Kerry, that car would be on the 4th chevron. With the distance between those chevrons, that car is on chevron 4, and you'll be on chevron 1 taking the picture, which you shouldn't do because you can't take pictures and drive.
Remember, everyone: space, face, chevrons,
And mace.
no mace.
Oh, anyway, we've got something come up here.
Oh, good.
Polling stations are open.
We can't see that there.
No.
Oh, we got to. Oh, oh, right. So the polling station's open, but without the tanks.
That is a
Is it a
polling
polling-
station, but not in Axminster. But if
Extra bonus point tonight if you can tell us where that polling station is. You will get an
you-
extra
polling
point.
station with a
Do
tank.
you know where it is? So with.
Open till 10 o'clock.
Take your own
pen
picnic.
or
Oh, pen.
pencil or mechanical pencil or graphite pencil or watercolor.
Yeah.
You don't need your polling card. Just go in and tell them where you live.
Why not make an evening of it? Go
Or take the family.
take the family, go down, maybe a little picnic blanket,
Pop in for a hot drink, not hot chocolate.
hot drinks free tonight.
Just for the person voting, not for the whole
Yeah,
family.
but actually, if they're on the quiz, they're going to do the quiz to the end, aren't they? But after the quiz,
They've got time, if we finish on time, to go
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
poll after the
which
poll
we won't do
for a
if we
vote.
keep on doing, we keep
No,
waffling. Let's go.
yeah, sure.
Next one. What we got next
one,
slide?
please. Next slide, please, Chris.
Yeah, we've done
Next
that.
week they're
Yeah.
having a break. We've spoken about that.
Yeah.
And a Kit Kat.
Oh,
Back
yeah.
live the week after.
Bap.
We've done that.
Bap live.
We're BAP once again.
We've got
like the
live
Renegade
BAPs
Masters.
from the whenever that date is.
Live BAPs in a modest cup from the 20th of May.
Actually, we should just print posters
Yeah.
with no explanation.
And finally, oh, hang on. Oh,
Is there a fridge-
finally, my missus doesn't know I bought them. Mike's football boots have arrived.
Does she actually not?
There's my football boots.
How much were your football boots, Mike?
Not
He
that-
looks.
Not that
Hey,
much. Not
you-
that much.
You actually
I
didn't.
use my money. the pocket money she gives.
You're in trouble.
No, I'm not.
No,
I
it's
just
fine.
haven't shown them to her yet. Now everyone's seen my boots before she has. I mean, go on. They are Adidas Ghost X4.
Mike's taking up football again after a brief interlude.
Hiatus.
Yeah, hiatus. Great
Brief of
word.
about 7 years.
So you're not playing for ages, and then you're going to come back with like snazzy football boots. That's
Yeah,
going to make you the.
white ones.
That's going to make you the snazzy football boot person.
I know, right? That's like he hasn't played in ages. He's excited to get
He's,
new boots.
Yeah, he's overcompensating.
Yeah.
Is that the?
You just looked him up. I know.
£130, Donna. £130
She
on
knows I'll
football
never
boots.
pay that for a pair of shoes.
She knows that you
football
never
boots.
get caught paying that for a pair of shoes.
She knows I haven't got that to buy a pair of shoes. Yeah, they're £30. Well, no, actually, they're 27 because I had a discount code. Just saying. Yeah.
Okay, news done.
It was 10%. Well done, Brent. Maths. What's that? If you're American, it's just math. Covington. Bovington Tank Museum? Covington, Bovington.
That's what Dave Simmons going in for an extra point. Somebody you need to reverse image search that picture now so we can see.
So
what it is.
that's the news.
Dun 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 do do.
Don't you? So your next round is the stage. Is it up there now? Oh, okay.
Haven't you been on the stage?
Been on the stage. I have.
Is that what this round is about?
This is who played these roles.
Is it your life? The answer to the next 10 questions you put Mike.
Who entered the world stage on January the 16th? Oh, I've just given away half my bank details.
Starring alongside fellow child stock actor. Can you name? How are you getting on with that clicking
I
now?
played, I don't know if I told you, I played Abenaza once in Aladdin alongside Mr. Joel Fry of Game of Thrones and Plebs Acclaim.
You have
And
told me.
also the voice of Amazon. I think I've said that before.
Yeah.
Boring. Let's go. Question 1. Which long-running West End musical was written by South Park creators Trey Parker and Matt Stone? One I'd really like to see, actually, which I've never been able to see yet. But which long-running West End musical was written by South Park creators Trey Parker and Matt Stone? Look at the blank faces. Not musical fans.
Musicals, there was, you can tell it's not their thing.
No, they're awfully quiet.
Oh, well, he knows that.
Yes, Ollie does.
He does know.
He does know.
Even when he looks
Yeah,
uninterested, he
Ollie's
knows.
beat you to it, Kerry. You're the drama one.
But Ollie didn't mime it.
No.
So, you know. Is it?
Dolly. Just stop. Number 2. What is the name of the musical based on Monty Python and the Holy Grail? Previously done by Actions Drama Club. I wasn't in it.
But am I right in saying that you're a member of?
I am a
Actions-
member of Actions Drama Club and on the committee. Just saying.
What are you doing at the moment? That's a genuine question. Like, what's...
In December, it was our first production post-lockdown. Will be Nativity the musical, as in the film Nativity, the very funny film.
yeah.
It's Nativity the musical. So auditions coming soon. Number 3. For which animated musical film did Sir Elton John win an Academy Award for Best Original Song?
Oh, yeah.
Just shout. I can hear Kerry. So
I
for
think
which
either way, it's a
animated
risk
musical
Simon's
film
willing to
did
take.
Sir Elton John win an Academy Award for Best Original Song?
Yeah.
Not anymore, Simon. You nearly lost it last time. It's all right, I'll get him back later. Number 4. I could have danced all night.
I could have danced all night.
It's definitely not how it goes. I could have danced all night. And the rain in Spain.
The rain in Spain.
And get me to the church on time. Get me to the church
on
on
time. Yeah,
Are
I know.
all
More.
songs from which musicals? I'll read that again without singing it. I could have danced all night, The Rain in Spain, and Get Me to the Church on Time are all songs from which musical? Yes, Carrie, I know you're going to know all of them.
We should have a little interlude for a little performance. You notice how this has grown, by the
yeah,
way?
yeah, I noticed how that's going, yeah. Tank polling station.
So we now know where that picture of the polling station was, so we can offer points to people that genuinely know it. Don't Google it.
Yeah, don't do that. You can't from next time, can they? No one can Google.
Yeah.
Because we'll all be here watching.
And we're turning off all the Wi-Fi.
Apart from our till system goes through the Wi-Fi.
Apart from all of the many things that need it.
Yeah.
Like the live stream video.
Yeah. We don't have to worry about that, though. We just stick to the people in here.
We're
can't we?
putting you all in lead boxes
Um,
at the end of the quiz.
I think bowl on the table, chuck your phone in. No double meaning there. Just chuck your phone into a bowl on the table. Can't touch
Yeah,
them. They're
before
all
you
the
come
middle
in.
of the table.
Oh,
yeah.
I like that.
Not on your own table, but just
Oh, right.
in a bowl.
I was standing
so that
by
we
the door.
physically see you have to reach over and claw
I
your
mean,
phone
collect them
out.
all and then no, you just no. But you do get to choose a phone when you leave. First
Yeah.
come, first served.
Yeah.
Which
that's the
I've
last
got
round.
nothing to lose with this one.
No. That's the last round, actually. Pick a phone.
That's the winning prize.
Yeah.
We're all,
Pick someone else's phone.
it's like pink slip, but with your phone.
Number 5. That noise I've just heard, that crash, is a table being put down because that means Food Hub are in the Jesus.
Food Hub, Save Hub, Save
Food Hub. Yeah. I just shortened it. I'm on first name.
Hello.
terms. Hi,
Well,
Naomi.
look who we have in the building,
We have
everyone.
Naomi from Collate.
Naomi from Collate in town.
I
In the
think
centre.
it's Collate Interiors, but
Collate
in town is
Interiors. For all your interior, that sounds weird actually. For all your,
fine. For all your
interior needs.
So we've got
Your
Bolt's hair
interior-
and body for all your hair and body needs, and Collate for all your interior needs.
Yeah. So once you've been to Bolts for your hair and body needs, just pop up to Naomi. She'll
get
sort-
your inside sorted.
Naomi, what are the 3 most exciting things in your shop right now, Naomi? That's locally made pottery in the microphones.
People who that's not a product. That's
Yeah.
the people who do the pottery.
You're
Sorry.
selling people who live in a. Okay, yeah.
She sells people who live in within half an hour. Handmade soap made in Wincham.
Yeah.
And lots of lovely vintage things.
It is a spectacular shop. If you haven't been in Collate, it's absolutely beautiful. And I
With
must
a
admit,
lovely frontage.
yes, it does. Yes, it does. It does.
Well,
And hands down. No, and I have to say, I can't vouch for much, but I bought Abby some bath soak for Christmas. Amazing. It's the poshest stuff I've ever had in a bath. The poshest thing to ever be in a bath with my wife. And that's a fact. It's great stuff. So go get. She was. Ali was surprised that I had got
thought
something
about a
so
present.
good. Yeah,
Yeah.
I hadn't even thought. Yeah. So get yourself to collate.
Say hi to Naomi. Say you're coming because you heard it on the quiz. No other reason.
Yeah.
We don't get commission, but it's nice to know that they came through the quiz.
Comment on her frontage, and then buy something.
And
Right.
maybe you could go in there and maybe buy a modest cup.
Maybe. Yeah.
I reckon she's probably got a cup in there. Got a cup in there?
I reckon there's a few
Sells cups.
local modest cups there.
Modest pottery cups.
Brilliant. Well, and
Enjoy your food.
You're free to go.
Now, moving on with the quiz. Sorry, guys. Number 6. The Jets and the Sharks battle in which Broadway adaptation of Romeo and Juliet? The Jets and the Sharks battle in which Broadway adaptation of Romeo and Juliet? Were you doing the trumpet then?
Who trumped?
I don't know if you can see me. Paul's just like looking like. I thought he's gone to sleep. He went like that. I think he was playing with his lanyard, and it looked like he was going.
There's nothing wrong with playing a bit of air trumpet
No.
between questions. It's better than playing the bottom trumpet, I would say, which is usually Simon's role.
Yes.
He's gone, so.
Although a story about that, I have to say because I'll get. If I don't, Donna will say, "Why don't you tell him that joke about that?" Well, it's not a joke; it's real life.
Real life. This is real life.
I was at home and my stepdaughter Chelsea, although she did tell me she called me her dad last night during the thing, and she said I did correct him, which is fine. It's not as bad as when my other stepdaughter corrected when we took her to hospital once because she had bad stomach pains. We took her to hospital and the nurse went, "Well, you could be good for your mum and dad," and she literally went, "He's not my dad,"
That's when they brought in the psychiatrist for the whole family.
which was quite funny. No, but I was going on the landing of the family home, and thought I'd let a little one out before I got in the bedroom. Didn't want the bedroom to smell.
That's kind.
Yeah,
That's really kind.
and
Is that what you use your landing for?
yes, it's the fart landing.
It's a fart-
And unbeknownst
Bringing
to
those
me,
farts into land. Yes.
Chelsea was on the phone to her boyfriend, and I then got a message from her boyfriend saying, "I heard that through video chat." It was that loud. But it gets worse than that because yesterday I went up to get some keys cut for my mum up at RKL Tools for all your key cutting and tooly needs. And on the way back, I was like, "Oh, I really need to let rip." But I thought I'll just do a quiet one. There was a couple in front of me, and it made the same noise as the one I did at my house. I was so loud that they physically turned around and went. And the thing was, there was no one else there, so it had to be me. And I just went.
Did you turn around also and then there's no one behind you? Like, who? Oh, no.
I was literally, they just looked. And I was like,
Happens to the best of us.
yeah.
Yeah, Mark, down as well. Either you were incredibly knowledgeable.
Self-propelled gun, not a tank. He's Googled that, hasn't he?
Well, if he hasn't, he's very clever.
I mean, he's a clever chap. I know that. Number
Okay, we should get
7.
on with these questions.
What is the longest running musical? Well, longest running quiz on YouTube. What is the longest running musical on Broadway? We haven't even had a break, and it's taken longer.
Yeah.
It's going speeding up now. What is the longest running musical on Broadway? That's Broadway, not West End. On Broadway. No. It's Broadway, not West End. Yes. Number 8. A modern reconstruction of which theatre opened in 1997, approximately 750 feet from the site of the original theatre that was demolished in 1644. So, a modern reconstruction of which theatre opened in 1997, approximately 750 feet from the site of the original theatre that was demolished in 1644.
If this helps anyone, Kerry's miming of that answer made her look like some kind of crazy maniacal warlord.
Well, we went with Warlord sounding nicer than Goblin, but if you want Goblin, we'll go with Goblin.
Does warlord sound nicer than Goblin?
I think so.
You'd rather be a warlord
Well,
than
Goblin is like ugly and weird. Warlord could be a handsome Warlord.
You can be Lord of War and
Yeah.
task our audience. Warlord or Goblin? That's the game we're playing tonight.
I mean, look at Putin. He's not an unattractive man. Evening, Vladimir.
He has started tuning in. If anything, his YouTube algorithm would have picked up Putin just being said in every quiz. It'd be like, you just going, Vladimir, you should probably check this
If you
out.
ever get any Russians coming in offering me a drink, I'm not having it.
Putin or Trump? That's another one. Let's do a load of them tonight.
Trump.
Pick your favourite. Well, we've done
I've already talked
Goblin
about
or
doing a
Warlord.
Trump in the street. What?
Yeah, that's true.
And Trump's not a good looking man.
Well, he's not. He's a film star.
Number 9. What's the name of Bill Sykes' dog in Oliver? What's the name of Bill Sykes' dog in Oliver?
Never before has a boy wanted more.
Than Oliver.
It's easy to just to set these musical types off.
Number 10. What's the name of the man-eating plant in the musical Little Shop of Horrors? And I would like you to be specific. Yes. What's the name of the man-eating plant in the musical Little Shop of Horrors? And you only get the points if you are specific.
We got, and it's like we're like a soap in here. We get like guests come in the door, isn't it? Like Friends. When people knock on the door and come in.
I
We've
know
had,
some
we've had
people who've been
Naomi
in
from
Friends.
Calais to get her waffle order.
Naomi from Clay.
Yeah.
Stuart Cloud
Stuart
from
Cloud.
Cloud Flooring.
For all your cloud needs,
For all your flooring needs.
flooring needs.
If you need anything laid, Stuart's your man.
If you need to get floored. that must be someone's tagline on a van.
It's gotta be.
Someone's got. Yeah.
Axminster charred beer. I've laid all of them. That's what's on Stuart's van. The question and answers to these questions
I'm
are:
really glad we speeded up. With
which long-running West End musical was written by South Park creators Trey Parker and Matt Stone is the very fabulous So I've Heard, but I haven't actually watched it yet, is The Book of Mormon. Don't take your nan to see that unless she's open-minded. Number 2.
Kerry says it's a bit risque.
It is a bit risky. What is the name of the musical based on Monty Python and the Holy Grail? Is, of course, for your tin meat lovers, it's Spamalot. For which animated musical film did Sir Elton John win an Academy Award for Best Original Song? Is, of course, The Lion King. Number 4, I Could Have Danced All Night, The Rain in Spain, and Get Me to the Church on Time are all songs from which musical? And that is
danced
My Fair Lady.
Night.
Number 5, the lyrics You Are 16, Going on 17 are from which musical? Did I actually read that one out earlier?
I feel like you didn't.
I don't think I actually read it out. I think you just come up and
I
we
think-
were talking.
I think you put it on and then you told us a story
Yeah.
about you farting.
Yes.
And then 10 minutes later we moved on.
So anyway, the lyrics, you should have read it if you didn't. I'm sorry. They are from The Sound of Music. The Jets and the Sharks battle in which Broadway adaptation of Romeo and Juliet is, of course, West Side Story. What is the longest run, if this comes up as Foo Fighters now,
Not to be
what is
confused
the
with
longest running musical on Broadway? It is the Phantom of the Opera is here inside my mind.
It's quite deep then.
I know. Number 8, a modern reconstruction of which theatre was rebuilt in 1997. Let's just cut that short. It is The Globe. What's the name of Bill Sykes' dog in Oliver for all you dance fans? Bullseye. It is Bullseye. And what's the name of the man-eating plant in the musical Little Shop of Horrors? And be specific. Don't just add the number on now. I've told you it. It is Audrey 2. So add up your points to the rest of your points from previous rounds and keep them to yourself until the end of round 6. It's not ducks or trucks. This is the sci-fi round.
Oh, that wasn't a pointed look.
Oh,
It was
okay.
just it took me a long time to read. my
Okay.
watch.
This is the
but
sci-fi
also-
round. Well, stop interrupting me. Have you watched
Sorry,
it?
no, yeah.
The sci-fi round. Number 1, which actor plays Piccard's clone in Star Trek Nemesis? No.
What, does Kerry think that's hard? Well, I think people that like Star Trek are also the type of people that like it to be very specific.
Specific.
I think-
Ollie knows, don't you, Ollie?
Do you know the actor Piccard?
No. I was very so. I'm not a Star Trek fan. I'm just saying it's, but no, I was surprised it wasn't. And you'll be surprised at who it is.
This is a bonus clue. He's also played in Friends.
Number 2, in 1984, David Lynch directed a film adaptation of which Frank Herbert novel? In 1984, David Lynch directed a film adaptation of which Frank Herbert novel?
Ollie's well into this roundlet. Ollie is the human depiction of cogs whirring.
Yeah, not so cocky on the answers on this one, are we, Gary? I know all the musical ones. Oh, Sci-Fi.
There's limited miming going on from the Kerry camp for this one.
Number 3, what is the first name of Marty McFly's father in the Back to the Future films? There's one you must know, Kerry.
Must know.
What is the first name of Marty McFly's father in the Back to the Future films?
Can I just say how disappointed I am that we're not all on hoverboards?
I know, or lace, shoes that lace themselves.
So
I mean, we've got kind of that because you can have those ones where you got the disc which just tightens the laces, but not actually.
That's not the same.
They did make a pair of those lace up themselves boots because they gave them to Michael J. Fox. Though he had the first pair.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But they never come into mass
production.
No.
Let us know which things you were hoping were going to be in the future.
We have what they call hoverboards, haven't we? But they're on wheels.
Yeah.
Which aren't really
Like
hovering.
we put our attention to the wrong things.
Yeah.
In my mind.
Yeah. I mean, let's not try and getting people to the moon again.
Yeah.
Let's try and
scrap
hover
that.
a couple of inches off the ground first.
I'm well for that. If you give me a choice, hoverboards,
Jetpacks.
or space travel. That's your next one.
I mean, I like the idea. I want to try one of those jetpacks you have in the water with a big hose on. You flying above the water. They look so cool. Yeah. Have you done that? Are they amazing? He's done it in South Africa.
Perth, Australia. Because if he just says Perth,
Australia,
people will be like, Scott, he's been Scotland.
He's been Scotland. Yeah.
he's been in Scotland with the fire
I
extinguisher.
wasn't expecting that, to be honest. I was expecting him to go like Nuki. Perth, Australia.
What's actually happened? He's been in Scotland with a fire extinguisher on a lake.
And he's put the brightness up on the pictures so it looks sunny.
Yeah.
A lot, so it looks sunny.
Introduce Brenton to everyone. Brophy.
Yeah, come on, Brenton. Come on. It's the last one.
Yeah,
Brenton.
he hates
I called
this.
him Brenton.
Yeah.
Then. Brenton.
And we haven't had any South African accent this evening either.
Only at the start when we were saying Brophy.
Brophy. He's hesitant to say
Come
the
on.
least.
Pop on.
He's got.
I'll do a question while you walk in so I don't seem silent. Number 4, I am not the Doctor, but a doctor. I appeared in 2 film adaptations, both featuring the Daleks. Unlike the other Doctors, I am human. Who am I? This is Brophy. Well, one half of Brophy. This is Brendan.
Can he be seen? Is he in? So my favourite bit about this moment is watching Sophie's face.
He can be seen. I can see him here now.
She's watching it 10 minutes behind.
Yeah. He's just arrived on our screens.
So this is one half of Brophy. Do let us know if you think that Sophie has done well for herself. Please type in your comments.
You've seen Sophie. You've now seen Brenton. Who's punching?
Yes.
If someone can tell me which moustache this is as well.
Yeah.
That'd be good.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Looks.
I was thinking of doing them as pictures afterwards. The answers are pictures, but I couldn't be bothered.
That's got all the hallmarks of a walrus moustache, if you ask me.
There we go. There's a close-up of Brenton. Maybe he's just tiny. Number 5.
She's just asking you to be bigger, isn't she? Be bigger, Brenton. Be bigger. Carry on.
What TV series is a British sci-fi sitcom which takes place on a mining spacecraft which is eponymous?
Did you write that?
Yep.
Upon a moustache. That'd be a good answer, Smash. You want it now, don't you?
Shh. We should stop saying on air what we could ask Smash because it ruins it because we can never use them.
Yeah.
Because there's that one team who's going...
Brenton's had enough.
Brenton's gone, yeah. He likes watching from the side. He likes to watch. Number 6. What cult show, created by Joss Whedon, cancelled after 11 episodes, was described as a space western? I know you know that one. Such a girl one.
It was a cult show, but it was cancelled.
Yeah, but it's had cult following since. That's what generally cult ones are. They're rubbish. Everyone thinks they're rubbish, but then everyone loves it. 11 episodes.
Is that what people do when they're in a cult?
Watch
Just watch
old rubbish shows and go, that
old
was good.
shows. Yeah.
Yeah. Number 7. Who is the creator and showrunner of The Mandalorian, who also stars in the MCU?
What's the
or
MCU?
Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Yeah. Not Manchester City United.
Walk thin ice, Matthew. Putting City and United in one sentence.
They're basically the same thing, aren't they?
They are rubbish. But
We do actually have we sometimes have someone from Manchester joining us on the show, so maybe
I think she's here now.
is she? I haven't actually.
Antonia, isn't it?
Tony, Manchester Tony. Tony, let us know which of the two awful football teams you support.
She probably doesn't support Manchester team if she lives in Manchester. They're never in Manchester.
That is true. That is true. Probably supports Brighton.
Yeah. Number 8. According to the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, what is the answer to the ultimate question of life, the universe, and everything? You know.
Balls come to life.
Yeah, Paul's gone finally.
He's put his air trumpet down and
Yeah.
he is answering some questions.
And he's mimed a question. You could look at them, both the boys. They're like, we know, Kerry, come on, it's easy.
This is our only problem. I do like the tech to go well, but when the tech goes well, the tech guys get rowdy.
Yeah,
That's
they
a
do.
general- Yeah. Yeah. Oh, this is for tech guys. You wait.
Number 9. What does the T stand for in James T. Kirk? Teabag.
I hope it's Tyrannosaurus.
Enjoy your
Why?
waffles. Cheers, love.
Yeah.
And number 10, in which film do the aliens' heads explode when they hear Slim Whitman's Indian love call?
Well, I think I know the answer to that.
In which film do the aliens' heads explode when they hear Slim Whitman's Indian love call? Not round the microphone.
Hang on.
Correct.
Yeah, thanks. If you could just say correct every time it says that, I'd actually really that would help.
Correct.
That would help my self-esteem loads, actually.
Becky Whiteway has also put testicle for James T. Kirk.
It's a family show. Need I remind everyone?
They said it in the comments. It's not me saying it.
Bonus quiz question.
Don't say what type of plant is this.
Who
Oh.
am I?
Do you actually want real answers?
Have we got any googly eyes we can stick?
No. So number 1, let's get some answers. Which actor plays Piccard's clone in Star Trek Nemesis? Nobody knew here. I wouldn't have thought this was the thing.
Postman Patrick Stewart.
Tom Hardy.
What? The Tom Hardy?
The Tom Hardy.
What? When he was what? Like 7?
I don't know. Yes, Thomas Hardy, the poet. Yeah.
Well.
In 1984, David Lynch directed a film adaptation of which Frank Herbert novel? Anyone? No, it has got 4 letters, though. And an N and an E in it. It is June. Oh, well, he got it just so I revealed it there. Number 3, what is the name of Marty McFly's father in Back to the Future films? It is George McFly. I am not the Doctor, but a Doctor. I appeared in 2 film adaptations, both featuring the Daleks. Unlike the other Doctors, I am human. Who am I? Whew, that's long-winded. That is Peter Cushing.
That's got to be an answer smashing it. Somewhere along the line.
Blue Peter Cushing?
Blue Peter Cushing. Good.
That'd be a sad Peter Cushing, wouldn't it? Peter Cushingles. No?
Peter Cushinglenuk.
I've to use a shingle. I use an ingle. What was that on? Chris Dinglenook.
Chris Dinglenook.
Number 5, what TV series is a British sci-fi sitcom which takes place on a mining spacecraft which is eponymous? It is Red Dwarf. What cult show created by Joss Whedon cancelled after 11 episodes was described as a space western? And that is Firefly. Who is the creator and showrunner of The Mandalorian, who also stars in the Marvel Cinematic Universe?
Thor.
He plays Iron Man's bodyguard. He is Jon Favreau. Yes. Number 8. According to the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, what is the answer to the ultimate question of life, the universe, and everything? And of course, as if it would be anything else, it's 42. And milking a walrus. Number 9. What does the T stand for in James T. Kirk? You're very correct. It is Tyrannosaurus. Sorry, Tiberius. And in which film do the aliens' heads explode when they hear Slim Whitman's Indian love call? It's not Alien. It's not Men in Black. It is Mars Attacks. There we go. So there's your answers. Keep your scores to yourselves, add them to the ones from the previous 4 rounds, and let's go on to Answer Smash. There is 13 Answer Smashes there because we have a special last one this week because it is the last show.
Ooh. I was wondering when the special was going to come.
Yeah.
You've saved it till now.
So here we go.
And you're saying this time?
So number 1, picture first. There is your picture, and the clue underneath is hair that is swept from one side of the head to another, often to cover up a bald spot.
Did they offer this at Bolts?
Yes. Well, I don't know. Sorry, I don't think they offer this as Bolts. They do a professional job there.
Mm. Did you have that? Did you have this stage before you went bald?
No.
You went straight from
As
balding.
soon as I realised that when I was going out as a 20-year-old, and I was like, oh, that looks a bit thin under there. I went, oh, I can't have that.
straight off.
Boots,
So-
clippers.
First couple of liver spots, you thought that's it.
Yeah.
All off.
Livers. Oh. Number 2. Oh, that one's Bolts. There you go. That's why that was meant to come up
Hey,
earlier.
Bolts.
Not sponsored by Bolts, but it's
All your hairy body
in,
needs.
in reference for all your hairy body needs. What? Number 2, clue first. Christian tradition seen as the first liturgy of Christmastide that is celebrated on the night of Christmas Eve, and your picture underneath. Bolts.
I'm a Christian. I didn't even understand what that first question is.
Marcus would have just put a little side note that fun nerdy fact: the seemingly nonsensical 42 in Hitchhiker's Guide actually has a deep meaning.
But he's not told us
But
what
he's
it
not
is.
told us what it is.
Right.
Just something to ponder on. Something to
Wonderful.
ponder on.
Yeah.
Number 3. Picture first. There's your picture and the clue underneath. What term denotes a figure of speech that contains contradictory words next to each other?
Oh yeah, I like this one. It's a shame that the Pete. It's a shame. Saying the Johnsons can't come back next week. Well, save this name. I feel like this would be a good one for you, Johnsons,
Yeah,
for when you come live.
Yeah.
Live.
I like him.
It's something about his lips that
Okay.
worry me.
You do find yourself watching his mouth, I must say.
Yeah.
They are.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, I feel for him, things can only get better. Don't you?
Is that a joke?
Yes, he was in the band T-Ream, who
Ah.
thinks only that was used by Labour in a manifesto here, basically.
Talking of Labour, do vote.
Not
after
them.
Tonight's.
It's a free choice. It's a democratic choice. But Paul Hayward, independent. There's only an hour left to vote for Paul Hayward, independent. Get on it. He cares about your community.
Oh man.
And he's also good with kids.
Do not ever go into politics.
Number 4. Which
He
2000s...
cares and he's good
Kerry
with
said
your
it
kids.
last time.
Okay.
Said he loves kids. He's good with kids. Yeah.
Let's move on. Let's.
And there's your picture, and the clue underneath is what is the common name for an infection of the lymphatic tissue at the back of the throat?
Oh, and the combination of those two together. Do you know what I mean?
Don't know.
Never eat that when you got that, is what I would say. Can you imagine?
What?
Can you imagine eating
Oh,
that?
yeah.
when you-
Oh, you wouldn't want that. Although that's what they'd make you eat once you had it, certain thing taken out.
No.
Well, it's normally cornflakes, isn't it?
Well, they make you eat.
Yes. After you've had them out.
I thought it was nice things like ice cream.
Nope.
Mm.
Number 6.
How do you know when you've got
Are
it?
you on
What-
the
what's
food
ice
hub app and I'm not getting any food? Bring me some food, guys.
Only. Well,
Sweet
only
stuff.
if it's posh fish.
Number 6. In which 1996 film did Michael Jordan appear alongside Looney Tunes characters? And your picture underneath.
What a film that is.
A new version has been released, I believe.
What, with Michael Jordan still?
No, with who's a new
Who's the new Michael
who's a
Jordan?
new, who's a new Michael Jordan?
Will Smith?
No, what's his name? It's not Shaquille O'Neal. He's like the old Michael Jordan.
Are you asking me to name another basketball player that isn't Michael Jordan?
Yes,
No chance.
he's still tall. Let's put it that way.
Right.
LeBron James.
Ah, yeah. See, like
Number
it.
7. Picture first, and then the clue underneath. In musical notation, what word indicates that a passage should be played with breaks between successive notes?
Hmm.
In musical notation, what word indicates that a passage should be played with breaks between successive notes?
That's a good one to say, that.
It is a nice one to say. Rolls off the tongue. Bit like that, if it's not cooked.
One of my favourite ever April Fool's pranks things they did was the BBC. They did a little documentary on pasta trees in Italy. Do you remember that? They did. This is only true. On April Fool's, they did a.
What if someone didn't know what that picture was?
Oh yeah, sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, I presume that.
I think pasta has
Everyone knows.
appeared on Friends.
That must be the first time in the history of this quiz that someone has asked it because we've gone too quickly.
There's 4. Which 2000s US sitcom stars Neil Patrick Harris as Barney Stinson and the lady underneath? How rude of you, Kerry. Of course it's a lady. With a tea towel.
No one's safe on this show, are they?
No.
No one.
God rest her soul. Where were we? 7?
She is. No, she is.
She is dead. I think they know that anyway. Number 8.
Kerry gets angry.
It's all, it's
doesn't
all
she?
kicking off over here,
She
isn't it?
does. She gets like.
Number 8. Which type of Mexican folk music is traditionally performed by groups of strolling musicians and a picture of Kerry? Which type of Mexican folk music is traditionally performed by groups of strolling musicians?
I was going to say, if you are going to be a chimp, that's the chimp you want to be. Look at him. He is owning that camera.
He needs to go to Bolts for all your hairy body needs.
Just to clarify, that was a picture of the chimp before he went to Bolts, not after.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
He looked great after.
He was much more coiffured after going there.
Afterwards, he looked just like Mike. Literally just the same. Actually, there's something similar about you two.
The beard's white.
Yeah.
There's something of the chimp about it.
Number 9. There's your picture. And the clue is, which famous character created by Edgar Rice Burroughs first appeared in print in 1912? Which famous character created by Edgar Rice Burroughs first appeared in print in 1912? If you know what the picture is, you must know the second bit. Clue.
That is a big clue there.
Oh, I forgot there was a camera. I was doing it for Gary.
Yeah.
Moving on, number 10.
Forgot there was a camera.
I did. Just so at ease with you, Matthew. Number 10. Children's book series by Francesca Simon featuring a young prankster with a brother called Perfect Peter and the picture underneath. Tickled your pickle? It is true. It's factual, the answer to this. It's factual. I believe he's dead.
Even in that picture, he doesn't look likable, does he?
No.
You think he'd be like? You think he'd say to his portrait painter, like, "Do me happy." But what does he look there? He looks like his mouth is tiny. Look at that.
I've just realised that Donna is watching. Because at some point she said, turn your mic on. £30, £27, what they were. Number 11. Including free postage.
That's it. You add all those things.
Number 11, there's your picture. You'll like this one. And your clue is a flower or floral decoration generally worn by men attending a wedding.
It wouldn't be complete.
I told you it'd come back.
It wouldn't be complete.
And yes, Sophie, it's James Blunt. I've just received another message from Donna. Yes, I'm watching with 5 exclamation marks. Love you.
One for each of the £20 that Mike spent on his shoes.
No. And
Hang on, we've got an update. We've got an update from Marcus Wood official.
all right.
42 is the Unicode numerical value for the symbol asterisk, which, as Douglas Adams had a passion for computer science, held special significance. The asterisk encoding means anything you want it to be. So the answer is the universe, according to Hitchhiker's Guide, is anything you want it to be.
Well, that makes complete sense.
Maria Turing, go back to 4, please. It was too quick. I think it's safe to say Maria Turing's less interested in the meaning of the universe.
Yeah.
Marcus Wood, but I'm sure someone
thanks.
is. I'm sure someone is.
Number 12, in terms of area, which of the Balearic Islands is the largest? In terms of area, which of the Balearic Islands is the largest?
See, those questions on me because I could tell you in terms of perimeter, but area, no clue.
Wasn't that your special subject at Mastermind?
What? Perimeters of the Balearic Islands. Yeah. Yeah. Thanks for remembering.
Yeah, it was good. It was great.
So that's number 12. One more time. In terms of area, which of the Balearic Islands is the largest?
Trying to work out what Smash is with Alice at the end.
Are you saying you know someone called Alice who looks like that?
I think if you know Alice the camel. I'm allowed to say camel. Everyone knows camel, right?
Should we go on to the special number 13?
Alice the camel had 2 humps.
Should we go on for special answer smash 13?
Yep.
Please let me.
Your click is working well,
I know.
if I do say so.
So there's your picture. And the clue is the suffering of intense physical or mental pain. Have you just got it? Simon's done it.
He's gone very serious.
He's gone very serious now.
He's just
He does
reliving
not
the-
appreciate
He's
this.
reliving the moment blow
No,
by
I
blow.
added this in whilst he was walking around Waffle earlier.
It's a brilliant one. Oh.
So let's get some answers. So your answer smash for number 1 should be honeycomb over. They'll sort that out for you at Bolt's Hair and Body for all your hairy body needs. Number 2, Chris. Oh, I don't need to read it again. Your answer smash should be. We'd all like one of these. I think they close earlier than this though at Bolt's. It is Midnight Massage.
That would get people in churches, wouldn't it?
It'll get people in Bolts. Number 3. Your answer to this is James Blunt oxymoron. Oh no, it's not. So it's not James Blunt, Sophie. It is Brian Coxymoron. He's not a coxymoron. Apparently, he is a bit. Brent's much livelier when he's off camera.
He's gradually getting close to his microphone, isn't he?
Number 4, your answer smash should be How I Met Your Mother Teresa.
I really quite like that. Yeah.
Number 5, as Matt said, you don't want to eat these if you've got this. That is croutonsolitis. Oh, rasping.
Grasping.
Number 5. Of course, your answer smash should be, shall I dare say, on the International Space Station is
What did you say?
Space Station. Space Jam Rolly Polly. I'll do a faux Russian accent. Space Jam Rolly Polly. Yeah. It's from a specific area of Russia.
Yeah.
Number 7. Your answer smash should be, you know this one, don't you?
Oh, yeah. Pastacate.
It is Pasticato. Nice, rolls off the tongue.
Pastacato.
Italian restaurant with music.
Pastacato.
Your answer smash for this one should be Mariachi Chimpanzee. Mariachi Chimpanzee.
Huh, mariachi.
Mariachi Chimpanzee. Number 9, your answer smash should be Citarzan. Citarzan. It would be a different film. Number 10, as we said, this one is factual. Your answer to this one, it is Horrid Henry VIII.
We can say that now. Safe. We're safe.
I think we're safe.
Safe distance.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure he's probably got descendants somewhere still. I would have thought. I didn't know. Did he have kids? Many kids? Don't know.
No.
I'm not very good on monarchs.
Safe to say,
He had
wherever
lots
they
of
are,
wives.
they're either divorced, beheaded, or died, aren't they?
Yeah. Or survived.
Or survived.
Yeah.
Who survived? Quiz question. Jane Seymour. She died.
Yeah.
She died.
Catherine of Aragon.
No.
Oh no, she's Game of Thrones, isn't she?
She was too arrogant. Who survived? Do we know who survived? Catherine
Catherine
Parr, says
Parr?
Ollie tentatively.
Someone will tell us.
Mhm.
Number 11. Of course, it's the return of my favourite ending to an art smash. We've had Usain Bolt hole. We've had Jack Man hole. Hugh Jackman hole.
Manhole.
Hugh Jackman hole.
Hugh Jackman hole.
Jack Black hole. And now we've got Jensen Button hole.
Are there any more holes left? That's my question.
I've looked up holes. I haven't looked up. Oh.
It's too late now. It's
Put it
out.
this way.
It's out.
There are more holes to be had.
Mike's Google search at home. Snazziest football boots ever for someone coming back to football after 7 years. All the holes, please.
Or I put them together, every hole's a goal. And number 12,
Unbelievable.
your answer smash should be not Minor Camel, but Malor Camel.
Malor?
It's Mallorca. It's not Majorca.
Yeah, isn't it?
No. Mallorca.
Is it?
Becky White but Nicky Butt.
Nicky
Nicky Butt was the
Nicky
last.
Butthole.
I thought she was suggesting the one that didn't get divorced, beheaded, or died. That's clearly not Nicky Butt.
And Marcus Wood's partner I put Michael Schumer Corsage. It's a Jensen Button. Sorry, I put Michael Schumer Corsage.
Schumer Corsage, brilliant.
Yeah.
The
Doesn't actually smash together quite right, but
no, but 8 points for trying. That was brilliant. Let us know.
8 points.
Let us know. Yeah, 8 points. It's the last
go
one.
rogue.
It's the last one.
And my favourite answer smash of all time because it's factual
Topical.
and topical. Your answer smash.
If not painful.
Your answer smash should be in memory of Simon. he's still alive. He's still alive. It should be saddle bagony, which Simon experienced last night. And thank you to all the medical experts in the hospital.
Dr. Nick.
Dr. Nick.
Dr. Nick, well done.
Hey, everybody. And it's score time with Kerry, who's just been lounging. So put all your scores in the comments and Kerry will pop them on as soon as she can. And we're going to have a waffle workout, I believe, to pass the time. See you in a bit.
Hello and welcome to Waffle Workouts, where we give your social skills a little workout for the week. This week I'm going to talk to you about the Goldilocks effect. Now, if you haven't already worked it out, we are obsessed with face-to-face conversations. And one of the questions we get asked the most about that is why do we even need to bother with them anymore now that we have WhatsApp? And that's a really valid question because we get it. Digital communication is easier, it's more efficient, and very importantly, it's much easier for us to control. And that's where this Goldilocks effect
comes in. Because when we apply it to conversations, it's the art of keeping people exactly where we want them. Not too hot, not too cold, just right. And that may sound great, the idea of keeping people at a digital arm's length away, but actually when it comes to our personalities and building communities, it's having a disastrous impact. And that's because conversations... Hello and welcome to Waffle Workouts, where we give your social skills a little workout for the week. This week I want to talk to you about the Goldilocks effect. Now, if you haven't already worked it out, we are obsessed with face-to-face conversations. And one of the questions we get asked the most about that is, why do we even need to bother with them anymore now that we have WhatsApp? And that's a really valid question, because we get it. Digital communication is easier, it's more efficient, and very importantly, it's much easier for us to control. And that's where this Goldilocks effect comes in, because when we apply it to conversations, it's the art of keeping people exactly where we want them. Not too hot, not too cold, just right. And that may sound great, the idea of keeping people at a digital arm's length away, but actually when it comes to our personalities and building communities, it's having a disastrous impact. And that's because conversations were designed to reflect reality. So life is messy and unpredictable. And if our conversations aren't like that, then the reality is we're just not being real. Instead, what we're often doing is we're airbrushing our conversation. We're editing it, deleting it. You know, who doesn't kind of get rid of the whole lot, write it again? And all that does is it creates this front, which means that we're not being real. We're often connecting with a wide group of people, but we're not connecting very deeply with people at all. Conversations that are face-to-face, they involve a risk and a cost. And it's exactly that risk and that cost and the recognition from both people that there is that risk and cost, which creates the intimacy needed to grow relationships. And the great thing is that if we can embrace that risk, then we open ourselves up to the full richness of life. So instead of a lull, we actually get that spontaneous spurt of laughter, which we all know. Or instead of a soz, we actually get the heartfelt, maybe awkward apology of someone, which means so much more. We have to remember that in the end, Goldilocks learns that even though she has things just right, she still doesn't belong. And if we're going to help people to belong in our community and kick loneliness out of our communities, then we need to change the way that we're doing communication and perhaps have some more messy, risky conversations.
And we're back. We're back. Simon's here to answer any medical queries you may have. How are we doing, Simon? You're looking very well.
Well, I thought I ought to come on and reassure people I'm alive.
Yeah, sorry. I didn't mean in memory of in that way. Just yeah. But it's nice to see you fit and well.
Thank you.
Yep.
Yes.
We're all so worried about you.
No,
so
I was
melancholy.
just checking the state of our A&E, and I think it's very good.
You've done well.
Yeah,
You've done well.
Yeah, it was just a bit of assessment.
Quiet? Was it quiet?
No, actually, a few school children. I heard some good
What, in
stories
A&E?
in there. Yeah.
Okay.
So a young lad who apparently had a spade injury. I'm not quite sure how. Yeah, he had a spade. Somebody had used a spade and
Put it for his foot? No?
No, for his head.
Oh.
Hadn't got put it through.
I think someone's trying to bump him off. It's normally when you get a spade in the head, isn't it? When
That's it. You were trying to. It's not one of those games where you try and work out. Because I was in that section of the hospital for 2 hours.
Oh, so again, what's wrong with them?
Yeah. How has that happened? How has that happened? You could think like man with doing DIY with thumb.
Yeah.
Thinking I can probably work that one out.
Yeah. I had to take my mum to A&E once. She'd fallen over and hurt herself while she was decorating. And literally, I felt so awkward because I had people come because I was sat with my older mum.
Yeah.
And people were looking at me as if I'd beaten her. And no word of a lie, someone actually, and this is not a fabricated story. Someone came in with police who was in handcuffs. So obviously had broken in somewhere or done something and got injured themselves. So they brought him in handcuffs. And even he looked at me as if to go, "What have you done to her?" And I was like, I felt like in my head going, "She's my mum."
Yes, why would I be sat next to her if I? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That must have been a strange.
It was.
strange experience.
Horrible experience.
Yeah. You had your vaccine yet?
No, because I'm eligible, obviously. Only just, yeah, 31. What are you laughing for?
I believe you.
Okay.
31.
Now I've put it into the NHS, and the nearest they can give me is Bath or Bournemouth.
So not even Exeter.
Not Exeter or Taunton. Bath or Bournemouth is all I'm allowed. But I've heard of other people younger than me who've gone to Taunton and Exeter.
Well, actually, I think the GPs are doing it. Obviously, that's a bit of a
Well, yeah.
slower
Well, this
roll-up.
this GP used to be doing accidents, but they used to send you to Seaton to get it.
yeah. Yeah.
But no, not even there at the moment. So
There
I'll
is
keep
a
trying.
there is a website where you can go, and it says if you're because I'm 32 and I haven't yet been called up, but you can go to COVID queue, the COVID vaccine queue, and you can put in your age and if any other medical conditions, and they will predict within a kind of about 3 or 4 days, based on rollout times at the moment, where you will get
Isn't
your
it?
vaccine.
Isn't it over 30 now? Haven't they reduced it to over 30s?
So obviously they're in that band, I think 35, 40, I think.
Oh, okay.
But, yeah, so I'm due at the end of the month, I think, due to have my vaccine at
Yeah.
the end of the month. So,
I might get mine by then.
so it's happening quickly.
Mm.
I know about 8.
It did happen quickly from going to like 45, then it went down to 42, and then the next day it was 40,
Yeah.
and I think it was below
Yeah,
40 after that.
there we go.
They're getting through them. They're doing a good job.
Doing a very good job.
World leading, I should say.
So what are you going to do with your football boots? What's your plans?
Or maybe I should talk to my partner first.
You might have to send them back. Is that what you're saying?
No. I think she'll say, I don't know. She'll say I haven't mentioned it, but I definitely have mentioned it. It was a while ago, admittedly.
There are 2 left to collect, but I'm done other than that.
2 scores left to come in. Please get them done quickly. That's mine. Thanks very much.
Is it?
Bonnie for Juliet with Perry.
Yeah, that's mine. I'm Kerry.
Thank you.
Going to play for what they call a Legends team. It's for anyone over 35.
AKA veteran.
Veterans, really, yes, veterans. But they're calling it Legends to be playing for the
Very polite.
Somerset FA.
Yeah.
They're in a proper league.
Yeah.
So
I don't think they're not coming forward. So.
let's just do it because we need to move on.
That's it.
Let's just
Kerry.
get up the prize board for later. It's looking snazzy and boltsy. These things are available at Bolts. You have Olaplex, you have Joico, you have Dermalogica. There's a beehive to commemorate. Are we actually live now?
Yeah, you should be in a few minutes.
We might be back.
And YouTube's been just double check the stream is still live. I know YouTube maybe
Chins.
We're back. They can see us. Woo!
Woohoo!
Sorry about that. We just thought for the last one we'd have a bit of fun and cut off the internet.
I actually just really needed a wee.
That's true. Right, let's go.
Okay, so joint 5th, No Nicks, The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly with 46. In 4th place, Postman Patagonia with 48. 3, Jimmy Savile, 53. 2, Ovidians, 56.
Ooh,
and 1,
nice
To
effort.
Be or Not to Be with 57.
They have won the quiz. I don't know who to be or not to be is actually. To be or not to be. Where's to be or not to be? I don't know. Anyway, quiz winners are to be or not to be. But we need to do a number generator. Now I can get internet.
Okay,
What?
number generate me.
Damn it.
Gen-
Number generator. How many
Generate
teams we
those
got?
numbers. We got. Well, 20.
Have they all got numbers?
No.
Have you all got them in the list?
19.
Have you got them in the list?
19, yeah.
Right, so I'm going 1 to 19. Come on.
Anytime today.
Oh, hang on.
Don't ya?
I've got internet, I promise. Right, 17.
17 is their BAP.
They're BAP. And you've got to go at the prize board. You need to let us know really quickly which picture you want. You can have, I'm reading them from top left to right. Olaplex, Massage Stones, or Joico. The bottom line, Beehive, Dermatologica, or GHDs. Pick one of those pictures and we will unveil it for you.
Pick it before the internet goes.
Put it on the chat as soon as you can, Baps, if you're still there.
Do you want to do another one?
Yeah, but I don't want to pick.
Oh, it's Chessie and Cat.
Oh, what, to be or not to be?
Yeah.
Have we got a Baps? Baps, we need to know which picture you'd like. Olaplex, Massage Stones, Joico.
Bees.
Bees.
The bees.
Can you uncover
Click
the bees? See what you've won. You've got a £5 waffle voucher, Baps, so you'll have to come in again, the Baps. You'll have to come in. Let's go. 16. Not that far away. 16.
16 is guess who's back with a brand new sack.
That's the White Ways, I believe.
It is the White Ways.
So the White Ways, as soon
Choose
as
a pick.
As soon as you can, put it in the comments, Olaplex, Massage Stones, Joico, Dermatologica, or GHDs. Pop it in the comments. I'm going to do another one.
Do it.
No, that's 17 again. Can't have that. 4.
Number 4, Postman Patagonia.
Postman Patagonia. Pick a picture. Obviously, we'll take the Baps picture first if they get in touch. Was it the Baps?
Stones.
Stones. Who's this for?
The White Ways.
The White Ways. You got a £15 Swish and Flick Harry Potter voucher.
That is awesome.
Get in the White Ways. Yeah.
Well done, guys. That's a
That
good
wasn't the one.
prize. That is a good
Yeah.
prize.
So, who are we waiting for?
Postman Patagonia.
Postman Patagonia. Do you want Olaplex? Do you want Joico? Do you want Dermatologica? Or do you want GHDs? There's still waffle vouchers. There's still
I would like
cheeky
some.
chocolate vouchers.
I'd like some GHDs.
Would you?
I
You
need
don't
some
win them
new
if you click that. And there's still a Bolts-
Olaplex from Peter Johns.
Olaplex. That's the top left. The white one. The white one. Yeah. And that's the £15 cheeky voucher. Also in the same premises as Swish and Flick. Those two are definitely 15.
Excellent.
Let's do one more because we've got to get rid of them.
Bap says waffles rule.
And number 15.
Number
They're all
15.
the higher ones.
The
yeah.
Woodbury Flyers.
The Woodbury Flyers is Jenny Bunting, I believe.
Yes.
Jenny Bunting, quickly pick Joico, Dermatologica, or GHDs. This is the last one. There's 3 prizes
Make it happen,
left.
people.
Goodwill Bunting.
Come on.
Any prizes that don't get won tonight will roll over to our first live quiz
What are you
on
going
May
to
the
miss
20th.
about not being on camera with me?
How long it takes.
I'm going to miss just being close to you.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Evening, G.
He knows it's fine.
Have they chosen?
He feels the same way.
Oh, being close to me, I know.
THX, please?
GHD?
I don't know. She said GHD.
GHD, yeah?
GHD then. Changed it to GHD.
GHD. And that's a £5 waffle voucher for you as well.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
That's
Are we
it for
doing one
tonight.
more? No?
No.
Oh.
We'll keep some prizes to the next one. See you later. So there is still a Bolts voucher in there for a wash, cut and finish.
No
which
way.
is worth up to the value of £40, which hasn't been won. It's there. Free wash, cut and style.
I could do that.
Pardon? It
Does
may
that-
cover you for a midnight
Does
massage.
that guarantee you to get an actual appointment within like a few weeks?
It does not.
Oh.
I cannot clarify that can get you an appointment
That
anytime
is
soon because
like
they are
gold
very
dust.
busy.
Yes.
But yeah. Also, come in and get the Bolts Beehive one waffle, and you might get a cheeky little voucher in there for Bolts as well. Apparently, our phone line has been down today. We only found out this evening. We wonder why it's quiet on the phones. Luckily, we've had walk-ins. So if you'd like to come on in, or maybe message us on Facebook
Pigeon. If you own a pigeon.
or Pigeon. Any other?
Traditional communication. Baked beans can.
Baked bean can on a piece of string through the window. Not through the window. See
Smoke
you in 2
signals.
weeks. Thanks very much for playing. I'm going to go home and have an argument about my football boots. Kerry's going to go home and have an argument about being too close to me.
Not close
And
enough.
that's why I've got the plant. And Simon's going to go home
And soak his saddlebags.
and tenderize his nuts. Loved you all.
Love
See you
you.
live in 2 weeks' time.
Yes.
Have a great week off. Do all the things you should have done every other Thursday night for the last 15 weeks.
Mwah.
What she said.